All right. We are getting into your Los Angeles Rams, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Coming up next at 4:25. Kickoff will be shortly. We're going to go ahead and get into the pre-game info, but before we do, guys, make sure you smash that like, that thumbs up, and, of course, subscribe. If you are new to the channel, make sure you click that bell to be notified of upcoming streams just like this. Matchup predictor, Rams 34.3%, Buccaneers 65.3%. Your season leaders, Matt Stafford, 1,763 yards, 7 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Tom Brady, 2,267 yards, 9 touchdowns, 1 interception. Henderson with 197 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns. Fournette with 386 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns. Cooper Kupp, 686 yards, 5 touchdowns. And Mike Evans with 577 yards, 3 touchdowns. Your injury report, Bobby Brown III, Kendall Blanton, Sean Jolly, Lance McCutcheon, and Bryce Perkins are out for the Rams. For the Buccaneers, Cameron Brate, Luke Goldicki, Russell Gage, Kyle Trask, and Antoine Winfield Jr. all out for the Buccaneers. Your spread, 3-point favorites, Buccaneers, minus 155 on the money line, plus 130 for the Rams. Over and under is 42.5. And that is your pregame info for the Rams and the Buccaneers. Justin caught me in a hot take. Shout out to you, Justin. Thanks a lot, Jacob. Is what it is, bro. Is what it is. Shout out to you, Justin. Yeah, man. I gotta get some food. That's part of the problem. That's part of the problem. Yo, how do you... Right, Green Bay lost the Lions today. So I'm not too mad. There's a bunch of garbage happened today around the league. Bengals scored 42 points, allowed 21. Absolutely ridiculous. Miami won by 3. Chargers beat the Falcons by 3. So there you go. There you go. I'll just get rid of him, bro. I don't even care.
Shoulders, Jim, and I think, honestly, it's whoever produces the best and has the key pass or throw in a key moment that's going to decide the game.
these injury issues. For more on that, let's go down to Tracy.
Jim, for the first time since week 5, running back Cam Akers is active. Sean McVay telling us there was a difference in opinion. They hashed things out this week. He returned to practice. He will play, just depends on the flow of the game. Cooper Kupp, not 100% with that ankle injury. It is not expected to limit him, though. As for the Bucs, they lose their star.
Amos, it's the same one. It doesn't change. Or it doesn't change today. It's the same one all day.
Since week 2 because of that foot injury, Jim.
Yeah, it's been a mess on both rosters. Thank you, Tracy. And the running attacks, if that's what you want to call it, attacks, it's been so feeble. You're talking about the 31st and 32nd rush teams in the league, with the Buccaneers last. We'll see the Rams offense on the field first. Tony Tampa wins and defers.
So Rams will be taking it
at 3-5, having lost 5 of their last 6, including 3 in a row.
Unheard of territory for Tom Brady right there. I mean, this is a challenging year, to say the least, on the field, and it's just one of those where you got to get a win. They just have to get a win, as he kept telling us. Stafford feels the same way.
Exactly. They're saying the exact same thing in that Rams locker room all week long. So here we go. Kicking off will be Jake Camarda, who double duties as not only the kickoff specialist but the punter as well. And we're underway in Tampa.
Here we go.
This is going to be Powell running it back for Los Angeles.
Powell, big run.
As
he gets to about the 28.
30-yard return. Let's bring out Matthew Stafford. And, boy, he had 2 games here last year. Look what he's done the first half versus second half this season. The whole offense in the second half, again, it has been bleak. But they had 2 games here last year, including knocking out Tampa in the divisional round and what proved to be a wild one in the end. 30-27. He threw 6 touchdowns in the 2 appearances on this field last year with no picks. And he also ran for a score.
2 very different offensive lines this year to last
Stafford
year.
hit, and that's going to be an incomplete.
Of Henderson, and the Bucs were in on the quarterback quickly. There's Cooper Kupp. You know, all of these questions after an ankle injury late in the game last week to the 49ers. He's ready to go, as Tracy alluded to.
Well, he's their main guy. Each team always has one, but not many have a Cooper Kupp, and he does everything for this team. He plays inside, outside. He motions, he blocks. He is, you see it right here, Jim? He is the problem, and defenses have not done a good enough job. When he goes off, you're in trouble.
The Super Bowl MVP last February. Here we go, 2nd and 10, and it's Henderson.
And Henderson runs up the middle, gets 5 yards.
200 yards on the season, the leading rusher for the Rams, and that's it, just a little over 200. Todd Bowles taking over for Bruce Arians, who steps down, retires at the end of the season. Bowles, D coordinator here on those years, including the Super Bowl win where things were going so good, especially against the run.
But he's been incredible. I think he's one of the most talented, coaches in the National Football League. It was a matter of time before he got another head job. Very smart by the organization to bring him in. Obviously, they're not off to the start they wanted this year, but when you put the tape on, you see this guy, he makes it difficult on opposing quarterbacks, and he'll figure this out, even without Barrett.
3rd and 6. And out of an empty. That pass well short of the sticks, trying to connect with Higbee, and it's a quick 3 and out for the Rams at the beginning.
Well, the Rams actually, for all the woes in the running game and not being able to block and hold up, they're actually pretty good on 3rd down. They're the 5th best in the league, and a lot of that is because you have a veteran quarterback and you have Sean McVay, who's as special a coach as you're going to find, right? But they just need to be better on the early downs. They got to create explosives. He's been gimmicking up things and allowing them to be successful this year, but that's why their second half numbers, Jim, it only lasts so long.
Thanks a lot, Chris. Shout out to you, man. Welcome to the channel.
The 4th quarter, for example. Here is Riley Dixon punting to Darden, who steps up for it at the 26. Got a little bit of a running start, and he's making the most of that. Kicking into another gear out to the 44 as he chops up one of the members of the Buccaneers staff on the sideline. It was Dixon who forced him out, but a nice 17-yard run back. And let's bring out Tom Brady, 2nd in the league in passing yards. 9 pass touchdowns, but only 1 pick. It's been 315 attempts.
Oh, yeah, Richard, we're good, man.
Week 1 to
Dallas's
Donovan Wilson.
Keep it moving. Work through all the adversity.
100,000 likely to be reached. That's regular and post passing yards. Fournette. And this is a big issue, too. We made a mention of the running game not being a factor with the line beat up. You got Mike Evans and you got all these guys on the outside. Godwin, who can certainly, Julio Jones can make plays.
Yes, and the one thing that stands out right now is it's taken Godwin a little time to come back.
Oh, we're good.
And get healthy. They haven't had Godwin,
We're
Jones,
good. We'll be all right.
you know, and Evans out there all healthy.
Second and
I
7.
think you're about to see that happen today.
Quick
and
throw,
next week.
caught.
Evans, I'm not sure he held on to it. It's ruled incomplete. Troy Hill with the hit from behind.
You're going to get hit. You're going to get the ball out fast because that guy's on the field. Aaron Donald, we know he's a specimen. He's going to bring it every single day, and he's one of the most disruptive, defensive players in NFL history. But when I watched last game, they go against the 49ers. The 49ers have had the Rams number for a long time. And the reason is they take him out of the game. They only give him straight drop back pass 3 or 4 opportunities a game. You run at him. You don't try and drop back over and over and shotgun. You got to have a running game and a play action game. Otherwise, he will win the game by himself.
3rd and 7.
Throw is caught. First down.
Rams territory. Evans holds on to it this time. And he's slow to get up. Oh, he did, in fact, get hurt.
Mike Evans may be injured on this play.
Well, Brady slides the protection. So, Donald, you're over there to the right, so he brings 2 guys over there, and then you see when people say that Tom Brady's getting older, I'm like, no, just watch the tape. He throws balls in spots that,
Ooh.
he still looks like he's 28.
Yeah. He whipped it in there, and Evans got triple whammied, and we'll step aside as they tend to him.
Yo. Wait, is Dan asleep? Yo, Dan, you sleep, bro? Daniel. Yo. Dan, are you asleep, bro? Yo, that is hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious, yo. Dan. He is out. That's crazy. Yo, the Bills lost. My man went to sleep. Yeah. My man went to sleep in the family chat room, yo. He's out. Oh, wow. Yo, he went to sleep. Yo, the Bills lost. Dan went to sleep. All right, guys, we're in a quick commercial break. Timeout. Today is a day. Today is a day. What's up, Bob? Oh, overcome by grief. Yo, is he all right? Nah, I really want to know if he's all right, though. Because he's been asleep for a little while. Or maybe it's frozen. Chris, you're in mod by donating to the channel. Join the Wrench Gang by donating, or you become a member of the family.
Improve and get better. The other one, though, is this defense has another great player, Jalen Ramsey. But they're
What's up,
playing
Daddy
so
B?
much soft zone that he has not matched players much
Shout out
this
to
year.
you, man.
I expect that to change today for him to follow Mike Evans.
On first down, Fournette works the middle and gets a first down 4-yard gain with a marker down. Sean Hockley is the referee on this crew. And he was the referee for January's divisional game here.
Holding. Offense, number 70. It's a 10-yard penalty. Replay, first down.
Well, this is leaping off the tape, okay? They've lost 3 really good offensive linemen. Marpet, Kappa, as you see.
All in the middle, too, Tom.
Yes. And now you started, the year out with a rookie, second-round pick who struggled. And then all of a sudden you bring Leverett in, and he played better last week against the Ravens. But they can't overcome these penalties. They're penalties, they give up sacks. That really has been the focal point during their mini-bye last week.
Yeah, for Sunday Night Football.
Oh, he takes on Ramsey.
Oh. Okay, getting a little testy.
Wants to have a little word with his former teammate in Jacksonville.
It's all good, Chris.
That was a good sign for them moving. And this is the trouble in the trenches. You lose Gronk. This year, no touchdowns by tight ends. Last year, they had 11. That's a big one. Marpet, Pro Bowl selection, Jensen center. That's huge. And they were able to just run straight at people. They're having to find a new way to do it, Jim. They are historically bad.
Cards or cash for Titans Chiefs. Cards or cash. That's a catch. Jones for 19 yards.
Jones to the 27. Yeah, that entire interior had to be rebuilt. And Julio has kind of rebuilt his health and came back last week. He picks up 19 right here.
This offense is fine. They don't need to run the ball more. They just need to be efficient when they do it. Because Tom Brady is, for the first week coming into this, I was like, wow, you're actually going to have 3 guys healthy, you know, that are going to be out there that you wanted to start your season with. It's almost like the Rams with their 3 offensive linemen are on IR from week 1. That's a huge difference.
Evans back on the field.
Alert. 45.
318. From the 28, first down.
Handoff.
And he tries to duck under.
And Fournette gets about
Lewis. And Tracy
2 yards on the run.
Mike Evans trying to fight through it. When he was on the sidelines, they put a pad exactly on that left side of the rib cage. He's just showing some toughness. No way he's going to stay out of this one right now, Jim.
Well, he needs 122 today to have 10,000 career yards, while Brady's moving in on 100,000 career passing yards.
See the matchup.
Second and 8.
Quick
throw.
Godwin
gets 2 yards on the catch.
By Troy Hill, picks up 2. It'll be 3rd and 6.
And that's a big matchup because when you watch Tampa, it's like they want things to flow through Evans. When he's not having a great game, no one else has been able to win. They didn't have the juice I saw the last few years, but now that you got all these guys back, Godwin really is rounding into form just now. I think you're going to see him blossom over the next month.
3rd and 6. Here's Jones at the near side. Evans
3rd and 6. Throw. Caught.
Again, it's Evans on 3rd down.
And
very underrated.
Evans
when it comes to what he has
gets
done in his
13
career with
yards.
3rd down receptions for first. That's 32 of his last 33 catches on 3rd down have moved the sticks.
Just an outstanding route, and that's against Ramsey. He's giving him a little leverage back there. Go ahead and run that. And you'll, left side of your screen, pause it right there. Brady is just going to move them and then fire right behind. And you have to trust that your receiver's going to win. That's hard to do against
First and
Ramsey
10.
unless you have a guy like Mike Evans.
13 for number 13 and another first down at the 11.
Handoff.
Getting the call
Fournette.
First down again.
He's going to get maybe a yard.
After 1.
Another red zone has been unproductive this year, as you see last year.
Well, the second best in the league last year, and now this is a reflection really on the again, the ground game.
I believe so. It's the red zone. The defense is free safety, who's usually deep, gets to get closer now to the line because you have an out of bounds that's an extra defender. So he gets involved in the run game and tight window throws. So you have to run the ball at him. And the problem is when you're historically bad, like Tampa is, 61 yards per game. I mean, you saw it. You're now in 2nd and 9. You got a yard. It's like a wasted play.
Whistle and timeout called by the Bucs, who were about to snap it for the 10th time on this opening drive for them. Well, we have some news to announce this January, right after the AFC Championship game.
All right, it's going to take us to a quick little commercial break here. Shout out to you guys. We got 477 viewers, 57 likes. We need 43 guys, 43 to get to 100. Make sure you're smashing that thumbs up. It is much appreciated. We need 43 more likes, 43 more thumbs up to get to that 100 mark. Thanks for the support, guys. Thanks for being here. Shout out to each and every one of you.
He's right. He knows he's got a little help. I mean,
Here's 2nd and 9.
Throws.
Ahead. That's Fournette. 2
And
yards
Fournette
first.
gets about 7 yards.
And this is what you want to see. I mean, right now you watch, they've been able to just drop back a ton, and that's what they've been doing. This sometimes could be a lineman downfield, but they need play action more, Jim. They need to not just run. They run it a lot on first down, and they don't get a whole lot, so it just puts them behind. They need, last week I thought they did more of the screen game and, just keeping teams off balance.
There is no foul on the play. It's 3rd down.
So they pick it up. Yeah, it'll be 3rd down. They can pick up a first down at the 1. 3rd and 2 coming up.
Well, and this is where if the threat of the run was even there, people can be open and one-on-one on the outside. But when you don't have a threat of a run, then all of a sudden the windows are tighter to the wide receivers.
It took them until the 8th game of
Shout
the
out
season to
to
have a
Beth
first quarter touchdown.
Branstetter for
In their game, they
subscribing.
could go
Thanks a
Thursday
lot. Welcome
and
to the
lost
channel,
to
Beth.
Baltimore here was their first one. Now trying to find one today.
See, those safeties are high. This should be a run.
It's Fournette. And his contact low early, and Donald up high. Ashawn Robinson was the first to hit him, and I'm not sure they got much of anything there. It's going to be 4th, and we'll still call it 2. They're going to go for the points.
Yeah, that's probably right. But watch, see nobody plays 2 safeties back in the end zone when the team comes out in a run formation, but you could do that because you don't really respect the run game. And a great job by Robinson there. And that, once again, was on that left side where they've had a lot of trouble. Giddicky kind of got injured, got benched. Leverett played better last week, but not a good play there.
Suck up. He's had a fine season, 19 out of 20. And he's got just a 20-yard attempt. And he was dead center. Opening drive field goal put up by the Tampa Bay Bucks. 12 plays down the field. They go to pick up 3 as we're underway in Tampa.
All right, guys. So, yeah, score is going to be 3-0. 3-0 after the field goal by the Bucks. As far as likes go, we have 83 now. We need 17 more, guys. 17 more likes, 17 more thumbs up to get to that 100 mark. 17 more. 7 minutes, 16 seconds left in the first quarter of this Bucks and Rams game. It's ground control to Major Dan. Ground control to Major Dan. We just want to check on you, make sure you're okay, Dan. To make sure you weren't asleep over there, man.
In the game, they didn't cross midfield the entire second half in the loss to the 49ers last Sunday. You're right about how they've had the Niners number, except in last
What's up,
year's
Sherrod?
NFC Championship game.
Yeah, that is true.
Thanks a lot.
The Niners have beat them 8 straight in the regular season, however. So Matthew Stafford, you just look at what he
Shout out to you
last
guys
year,
who just hit that 100
7
likes.
games, 19-4.
Thanks a lot,
And
guys.
this year,
Thanks for the
7
support.
and 8
Let's keep it
picks.
going.
They came off the elbow this offseason, and all of a sudden it took a little bit to come back, but he's just getting hit. They had 3 offensive linemen, like I said, week 1 that are on IR right now that they expected to play. And so now you're seeing the ball have to get out.
All right, here we go. First and 10 for the Rams.
And this team really starts as a running team. People don't realize that. Things fall off that.
Play action. Stafford. Deep throw. That's caught, but no, he dropped it. Van Jefferson, what are you doing?
Was not targeted once. Gets targeted today, and it would have been a big gain.
This is a great call. Keep him off balance. Shoulders are moved by Stafford. Puts the ball perfect. And Van Jefferson just kind of trips over himself. Those plays are hard to come by. That's a chunk play, and you only get so many opportunities.
Now a 2nd and 10. And by the way, they do have Cam Akers back today. Back after a 3-week absence. More on that later as Cup makes the catch. And he is steered down by Devin White with aggression after a pickup of 2.
Yeah, and you see out there 24, Carlton Davis. He's back after 2 or 3 games. I think you're going to see Tampa, who's always wanted to pressure. That's just in the DNA of Todd Bowles. But they need their corners back healthy. They just haven't had health there either. Just like the wide receiver position. But now that you have that, you can pressure. And Shaq Barrett not being there,
that's huge.
Means you got to create it a different way.
Out with an ACL for the season after the last game. Suffered in the last game against the Ravens. 40.5 sacks since 19. That's a big loss. So adjusting to life today without him. 3rd and 8. Here is pressure. Oh, they're able to make Barrett proud. There is a flag down.
Well, it looked like pressure like Barrett because he got off early. As Tryon Shoinka.
Offside. Defense number 9. It's a 5-yard penalty. Replay, 3rd down.
And you're trying to get off the ball, and you get an opportunity now to show off. You can really help the football team, but just too early. He's excited and then dejected.
Yeah, they did get me after all. You had to know it.
So McCollum, 27, was in the secondary when Davis was out, and he did not perform up to the standard that they needed. So now all of a sudden people are back. Pressure will start being picked up, and we'll move Davis around a lot.
Y'all gonna stop coming at my Bills in the chat.
3rd down and 3.
Y'all gonna stop coming at my Bills.
And that pass zipped in for the 1st. And that's Robinson with the grab.
Really.
We only
good
6
job
and
by
2 now.
Robinson
What's your
on this
team's
route,
record?
Which is going to be contested
Huh?
with Davis there.
We
That's
only
a
6 and
catch.
2 now.
Yep.
But they're learning what Robinson can do now. I think Sean McVay.
Quick play and sails incomplete. And there's Davis, who was trying to defend on that 3rd down pass. Great throw, beat him, and this time he's in on the coverage on Jefferson.
And this is why the Bucs got off to a great start defensively this year. Then they got a little worse. Then it was the last few weeks they give up 202 average yards per game on the ground, right? So I think you're seeing these guys come back will help the run game and everything.
On 2nd and 10.
That's gonna be a sack.
Oh my goodness. Vita Vea.
9-yard loss. Stafford is sacked.
Start that lawnmower.
Yeah, he's their best defensive player. And they got some good ones over there. But 2 guys are trying to take him. But as soon as you split, you see the power and strength. And he's really standing out. He was really disruptive last year against Stafford as well. Oh, that does not feel good.
A loss of 9. And now 5.5 sacks on the season.
For a guy who's you would think would be more of a run stuffer. No, he's all around and really coming into his own.
Back them up 3rd and 19. Get it to Cup. And they'll just get a little bit of it back. That's all. As again, the Bucs take him off the field.
Well, you could see the respect. Like you're throwing screens, they're doing that a lot.
Teresa, how many teams
Bloody
you got?
hand there for Stafford.
You had on the Eagles jersey. You got the Bengals slippers.
You just saw it. Neither of
You
these
going for the
teams, Jim,
Steelers?
can really overcome penalties right now. They don't have an offensive line that can hold up for long, third and long situations. Tampa, this is the worst. They're 5 for 50 on 3rd and 7+. 5 for 50. It's the worst since 2000.
Backing up. Darden gets past one in coverage. And Tom Brady took it down the field. They overcame a holding call the first time they had it.
They're healthier. Here they come.
All right, so I'll take us to a quick little commercial break. Score still 3-0. Buccaneers up. 4 minutes, 2 seconds left in the first quarter. Yo, my man Dan is asleep. He is knocked out. He's been asleep for like 15 minutes. Cowboy fans, I'm not even mad, bro. I was hungry. I got food now. I'm good. We 6-2. I don't even care about the loss no more. I'm eating now. We good. I was hangry. What's up, Jeff? What up, yo?
The show the pros watch. It's Tuesday, streaming exclusively on Paramount Plus.
Well, you're going to get your first look at this backfield. You got two backs in there right here, Jim.
Yeah, the young kids. Rashad White.
First and
Sean
10, pitch
Vaughn.
play.
This is Vaughn, his first carry of the year.
And Vaughn's going to stay on his
Breaks the
feet.
tackle and turns no gain into 5 or 6.
Oh, they never make people miss tackles. Well, for those of you at home who think Brady's too old, look at some of these throws he's made in recent weeks. Jim, I mean, it's outstanding. The ball placement, you talked about it earlier. He's not turning the ball over.
I see you,
He's
Tyler.
still getting under pressure.
Say Jets
Today, he's still
one more
firing
time.
the same way. I don't see any drop
Just
off.
say it.
The team may have dropped off a little, but he has a way of righting the ship. And I think if he just gets people healthy around him and they kind of figure out a way to run the ball a little bit better, he'll be okay.
2nd and 5. Fournette returns, and they run him. Fournette driving.
Fournette running for the first down. There is a flag.
And he was running behind Shaq Mason. We've got a penalty marker.
What's up,
Fournette's
Cloudy?
best run on that opening drive was wiped out by penalty. I believe this will too.
Offense, number 76. It's a 10-yard penalty. Replay, 2nd down.
Second holding call on that offensive line here in the opening quarter.
Now, Smith, the 76 right here. Watch this.
Mike
This is
White
where
was the backup.
he is frustrating sometimes. He doesn't need to
Matt
completely
Barkley
tackle and
for
grab
the
him.
Bills.
Just push him down. He's got a lot of talent and ability, but he's just really inconsistent, and that shows up. He'll whiff one time. He doesn't use his hands well enough and get him out, extended, and use them, but then all of a sudden he's really good, and they need more consistency.
2nd and 15. And Brady's pass Into a double team is caught by Otten. A good-looking rookie out of Washington taken to the 4th round. He's been targeted a bunch the last couple of weeks. He's got 10 with that catch.
Wow. Brady right here. Watch this window up top. He's going to fire this. The corner's right there, so he throws the ball to the back shoulder. So that way, all of a sudden, he protects the player, and there's no chance that was the only spot.
Otten, who had been targeted a total of 10 times the last 2 games, with his 19th catch. 3rd and 5.
Brady throws. Incomplete.
To force that
3 and out.
Because Aaron Donald and Leonard Floyd, the 2 guys you figure are going to create havoc in the backfield, they were both getting close.
When they get in these wide stances out there and they run these games, one guy goes up, one goes under. It's just troublesome for teams, and this is going to take some time for these old linemen to get adjusted. I mean, Shaq Mason over there on the right side, new center. You know, those twists and stunts are about people have played with each other for a long time, Jim. And so when they're new, it takes a while. When to pass off, let them go.
Kamar to punt to Powell. And it's a beauty. It's a magnificent punt.
Oh, wow. He puffed. Oh, he got it back.
Powell's able to fall on it at the 9.
Powell almost lost it.
That was close.
And what a punt. You saw that from up here.
McCollum almost got that.
Quick commercial break as the Rams get it back. Score is 3-0. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Yo, my man Dan got the right idea. He said, you know what? I'm going to get my nap in, and then I'm going to catch the Titans and the Chiefs game. That is exactly what Dan was thinking. Dan is knocked out. Yo. Shout out to the family. Shout out to the Wrench Gang. All the new subscribers. Shout out to you guys. PBJ Fishing. Subscribe. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the channel. Bob in Missouri. It is a day of upsets. I have Titans and the over. Titans and the over. All right, what are we at here? 634 viewers, 117 likes, guys. Make sure you are smashing that like, that thumbs up. It is much appreciated. We need 32 to get to 150. 32 likes, 32 thumbs up to get to 150. Thanks for the support, guys. Luann, yeah, you know, it's 6. You know, our record's 6-2. That's still a really good record, and we're still a really good team. So, yeah. Don't tell Mahomes and Travis that, huh? Bills let you down?
That the past
It's tough.
Super Bowl champions meet.
Tough. Thanks a lot, John Ramirez. Shout out to you, man. Thanks for the support, guys.
And Cam Akers is in the backfield. Akers secures it. Falls ahead.
He hasn't been active since week 5.
Yeah, smash it. Just don't break the phone.
That's an understatement. For more on that, let's go to Trace.
Jim, we talked about all the changes to this Rams offensive line. Ty and Zeki in there right now at left tackle for Alaric Jackson. He has a knee injury. He remains in the 10. His return is questionable.
And Zeki is a 8th-year player in this league. Now, the Akers, of course, they call it an in-house issue. That's about
Second
as
and
much
8.
as we would get from Sean McVay last night. But they looked at trading him, and there were no takers earlier this week on the deadline. Here's 2nd and 8. As Stafford
Throw is
moves
caught.
it, and Cup able to make a step
Cup
near the
gets 8
sticks.
yards.
Pushed out by Neal. Well, we addressed what happened on the
8 yards in the catch
Bucs
for
offensive
Cooper
line.
Kupp.
Here's the Super Bowl starting line. Of course, Witt, such a presence and such a leader. He retires, and this is what we started with today. But now Jackson on the left side's already gone out with injury.
Yeah, but Anseki is really one of the better swing tackles. As you see Akers
Pick up the first down on 3rd and 1.
giving them a little juice there. He's going to actually help them, I think, a little bit more than you think. 68, played for Washington. And when he was there, he was really, could play either side he come in. He's a veteran that's poised, and he's underrated. He was behind Trent Williams there, but came in and played a lot and was really good. I mean, I think this could be addition by subtraction a little bit here. We'll see.
We've got a Buccaneer defender. That would be Carlton Davis. Now
And
back up
Davis
on his
is
feet, and they're
walking
gonna
off the
bring him
field
out.
as he's been injured.
He's been battling a hip injury all week. So he had been questionable.
Oof.
And he's a big part of that secondary. They've had to reconfigure that secondary a number of times. McCollum will take his place, and there's one other one missing. Antoine Winfield still out after the lingering concussion protocols.
And he's playing outstanding.
That's what did it, huh,
football.
Jason? The
He's
popcorn?
one of the best pass rushing safeties in the league, if that's a thing. But he sticks his hat in there. He's got a great nose. His instincts show, leap off the tape, so that's a loss for sure.
Yeah, 3 sacks coming up from the safety position out today. Here's a
Stafford
1st and
rolls
10.
out.
Stafford sidearms it
Incomplete.
Skoranek was the target. Stafford had to roll away from the pressure. 15 seconds to go in this first quarter.
You're going to see a play fake. Go ahead and roll that. And go ahead and pause that right here. This is White, who had a lot of controversy last week, but he's the one who actually took away that play. And the instinct's ability to change direction, you know, he didn't play that poor of a game last year. It's a little unwarranted criticism.
Well,
Or sorry, that was David. Sorry, last week, not White. Opposite of what I said.
I know what you mean. It was White. It's the second and 10. And
Stafford
able to avoid the sack with a flag.
avoids
on
the
line of
sack.
scrimmage.
Throws it is caught, but there is a
On the pass
flag
play to Henderson.
down. Maybe on the defense.
So I was talking about White having the stuff from last week. That was David on that play who did a good job.
Offside. Defense number 59. It's a 5-yard penalty. Replay 2nd down.
Avery, the one who jumped.
Yeah,
White
John.
was in on that last tackle.
Makes me feel like they're starting to
Thanks
get
a lot,
beat
Keith.
on the
Shout out to
snap
you, man.
counts, and they're, you know, when you're on the road, you got silent counts, and they're really trying to jump. They've gotten caught twice, but they're getting off the ball quickly.
Well, we're through one. 2 of the lowest scoring teams in the league this season. What a turnaround. 3-0 is the score after 1. Buccaneers.
All right, guys, so that's the end of the first quarter. Score is 3-0. Buccaneers up by a field goal as we end the first quarter, heading to the second. Rams have the ball. No problem, Thomas. Shout out to you, man. What's up, 357? What up, yo? So, Tim Jackson, if you want to watch the game, you can also watch all the games with me that I stream live. If you join the family, it's $9.99 a month. Gives you access to exclusive content, exclusive giveaways, and you get to watch the game with me. I will put the link in the chat so you and whoever else wants to join can do so. The link to watch the games is up once you join.
A game. The Bucs 18 points a game. These two star quarterbacks last year combined for 84 touchdown passes. Here we are at the midway point. They have 16 combined, 84 on a full season, on pace for somewhere in the mid-30s. Things have changed.
Wow. I mean, each of them last year had more than mid-30s. It's 40,
They're in
1
40s,
and 43. They were 1 and 2 in the league. And now all of a sudden, how quickly. And you think they're that much worse? No. The truth is, the team around them.
It's a 3rd and 2. And that's a first down catch. Allen Robinson made 2 short grabs, both of them extending to another set of downs.
And they went and got Robinson. I think you're seeing his skill set is some of these routes, these tough contested routes, almost like Smith-Schuster back in the day for the Steelers. It's like you're a bigger body for a slot receiver, and you're able to, create leverage and space and catch these balls in tight, window type throws. And they're utilizing him now in that type of stuff more than they did earlier in the year, where they were trying to use him as like Robert Woods or someone else around here.
First down from the 32. They give it to Cup. There's nothing there. Murphy punting, helped push him out, and there was Devin White also making another play.
Yeah, to my point earlier, he's going to give great effort today when you're called out sometimes. Obviously, the effort was David earlier, but you see, whenever you get called out by the media.
Well, it got really called out by the Buccaneer legend, Warren Sapp. He was the one that made a fuss about it. Said they ought to take the C off his jersey. As Stafford fires it downfield to an open Cup. He beat him for 70 yards in the playoff game, and he's got another long one against the Buccaneers.
Oh, my goodness. Bearing down on you, and Cup running a perfect route. This is an aggressive call. It's all go right up the seam, and Stafford looks off way left, and Warriors a dart. Only a big-time arm can do that. Go ahead and play this. Oh, man, you might have to wait and see Stafford taking a beating on that throw. That was 2 high-level players.
Matt Gay in for the extra point. In that divisional game, they had a 3rd and 20 situation. Very similar play, and Cup beat him for 70 and the touchdown. Today it was 69 yards, and a good job by Stafford also fielding the high snap. Any questions about that ankle?
Laszlo 505, what's up, yo? Holler at me. I got time today. My Bills lost, so I got time today. Let's do it. Come on. Clear my throat. Let me get some water. Come on, man. You're not typing fast enough. Let's go. Yeah, I can. Tanner, MLB. What's up, Tim? Let's run this commercial break after the score by the Rams, 7-3. 12 minutes, 57 seconds left in the second quarter. Shout out to you, Timo. It's really interesting. It's a lot warmer than usual. That's for sure. It is a lot warmer. Wonder if the Astros cheated. Oh, man.
NFL Offensive Player of the Year a season ago. He won the Triple Crown, if you will, for receptions, receiving yards, receiving touchdowns. That 70-yarder we alluded to happened 53 seconds into the second quarter of that divisional game. And today, 2 minutes and 3 seconds into the second quarter, they strike in similar fashion. This is White, the rookie running back. Makes it to the 25. Well, here it is, Tony, somewhat
similar plays.
Yeah.
You called it. This was a huge play in that game. Vita Vea was bearing down on him again. He looked the safety off, fires it out to Cup. Same thing today. Looks him off, and right there, safety move, and then Vita Vea, he comes flying in, and he fires it again. And you said it. Very similar plays, and those were huge. I mean, that one, this is big, right? That took it to 17-3, and it changed the game for Tampa. Then they had to kind of, we're going to throw the ball now, and that allowed Aaron Donald to have it.
Here's White, who returned the kick and gets 4 yards here. Yeah, that got up to 27-3 before Brady led them back to tie it at 27, and then another long pass play to Cup set up a winning field goal at the end of the game. The touchdown pass a moment ago is the first time the Rams had crossed midfield in nearly 4 quarters going back to last week.
Yeah, it's been a struggle. I mean, it's shocking, right? You talk about the Rams, Tampa, Green Bay. I mean, we know about these quarterbacks and how explosive they've been throughout their careers. And not many big plays. You know, start the year, you go back and look, the Rams didn't have many. They were last in the league earlier.
Second and six.
Brady, that was a busted play. Supposed to go the other way.
Complete.
Yeah, Julio coming back. This is, I keep seeing this over and over, Jim, with the, you know, the new guys on the offensive line. They do things.
What's up,
wrong.
Opal?
You got new players,
How you
Julio
doing, man?
Jones in no man's land there, just bringing people to it. He's supposed to continue to go across. It's a screen play, so you're going to let him go. But Julio's standing there, so people are there to cover. And that happens too much on this team right now. For a team that's well coached, they need to get these guys out there.
And Ryan Jensen looking on, injured in the first practice at training camp. What a loss, the center. And a complete pass.
And going to be just short.
6 to Evans, but he was about a yard short, maybe 2 of what he needed.
To be a 3 and out.
As far as a route to pick up that first down, and the crowd's a little restless with that one.
Well, it's supposed to be a 6-yard route, 7-yard route. Now, Ramsey, like I said, is following him a little bit on these situational downs. Mike Evans just probably thought he was closer to the first down, but that route's not supposed to be 4 yards. But Ramsey's long arms disrupted it and threw the timing off.
Camarda. Powell's his back off of it.
You saw the press there, man. Rams don't do that very much.
First and
They
10
run zone almost 90%
for
of
the Rams. Once we get back from the quick little commercial break here. Score 7-3. That's a 3 and out. Laszlo, 505, where you at? I've been sitting here waiting. Like I said, I got time today. My Bills lost. I got time today, bro. I like the little slick comment you made. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. We're in a commercial break. I got time. Don't get quiet now. We just hop in the chat, say something slick, and leave. Let's finish it off. Let's finish it off. Right? Where you at? And this is why I love the haters, right? Because they'll come on your channel or whatever, say they little slick stuff and like leave out. It's like, no, stick around. We love the haters. Oh, the Bills lost. Da-da-da. Okay, cool. Still 6-2. Still 6-2. Green Bay lost as well. Since that's who you wanted to bring up in the conversation. Since you wanted to bring up them. Green Bay lost as well. But we just beat Green Bay, so, you know. I don't have to cry about it. What's up, Daniel? What's up, yo? That's what he said, y'all. That's what he said.
Experience.
You know, and it's funny though, because like people don't even know, like me and Tom talked, and we settled our differences, and we good now. But we'll let him have that one.
In a big way.
Where he leads the league in yards after catch.
Stafford almost intercepted. Bounce right off with Mike Edwards. And Tracy, let's go down to you.
Jim, I asked Matthew Stafford what he thinks is not talked about when it comes to Cooper Kupp. He said his size and physicality. Stafford said people think he's 5'10", 190, but in reality, he's 6'2", 210. He's big, he's physical, he's strong, he's an athlete. Stafford said when he puts his cleats in the ground, he is so tough to bring down.
He really is. He does everything, plays everywhere. You know, he's incredibly explosive, athletic. He's got experience too, Jim. The other part,
yeah, thanks a lot, Timo.
break the single-season record in catches.
Quick throw. Powell gets it. It's about 4 yards on the run.
Through 7 games ever with 64 coming in. He's again added 4 more already.
Right now, he's on pace for 155 this year. Michael Thomas holds the record with 149. I mean, he went off that 1 year. By the way, you know who's number 2? Cooper Kupp last year, 145. So
shout out to my man Master Cylinder coming through with a $10 super chat donation.
That's probably their average at this point.
On 5
So was with you earlier for the Bills game. They got to come do it in Orchard Park next time, so we'll get it back. Bills Mafia, let's go.
Yeah,
Most Def, thanks a lot for the love, Master Cylinder.
And the 5th worst ever is the Rams.
Yeah, they're averaging a whopping 68 yards rushing per game. We're back
Jay
at 30.
was with you for the Bills stream earlier too. They gotta come do it in Orchard Park next time so we'll get that one back. Hashtag Bills Mafia, red circle, blue circle, red circle, blue circle, red circle, blue circle.
There it is. You heard what she said. You heard what the AI said from Master Cylinder. Shout out to you, man. Much love. Thanks for the support, bro. 3rd and 6 for the Rams as we get to this 30-second timeout. 55% for the votes. 55% for the votes. Saying that the Buccaneers will take this. As we get back to it.
Situational down teams here that have not done a great job this year. Rams are good on 3rd down. That's
Van Jefferson is in.
Red zone, not great on either side. Bucks, here we go.
Deep throw, incomplete. And that'll be a 3-and-out for the Buccaneers.
Happy about that coverage.
And that's the biggest thing. They can get up and play man-to-man, just like having Ramsey on the other side, having Davis, Dean, everyone gets healthy. Winfield, this defense will get back to being really good again. And you see Vita, they always around the QB.
Timo said it's not much, but it's honest work.
You just don't see nose tackles if that's what
it's not much, but it's honest work.
Or in that often, it's rare. But you got Aaron Donald,
but he's lighter
on the inside too. Yeah, he is a lot lighter. Here's the punt to Darden. Found a little opening down the sideline, and Brady will come back out. They produced a field goal.
All right, so it's going to send us to another commercial break as the Buccaneers get the ball back. Defensive stand. Can Tom Brady, on this series, score, take the lead by 3? Quick shout out to DStar501 for subscribing. Thanks a lot, DStar. Welcome to the channel. Timo, I'm right with you, bro. Money on Tennessee. We got to make that that 5 guys run, yo. It's that 5 guys with the regular Cajun fry that can feed 3 people. That's what you got to do. 2 burgers, 1 regular Cajun fry, and you good. That's all you need. Andy Reid draws mustaches on players. Which one, Funkadelic? Which one? Because I didn't see it. Tell me which one. Yo, Timo, you silly, bro. Oh, man. Funkadelic, which one? Because y'all know me. I'm unbiased. I call it what it is, and we have fun. Both ways. I mean, I'm calling the Rams and Bucks game. My team lost, so, yeah.
Play action on first down.
Oh, and Fournette cannot hold on as Bobby Wagner was waiting for him.
It's the first down pass of the day.
Called out which dude? Saying what? Like, well, state what he actually said.
18 points
I called out a lot of people today.
Low. There's a lot of things that go into that. You would think for a team that's lost 5 out of 6, you might have by this time.
What was the comment about?
Something like that. And somebody
what was it about?
They've had interceptions that were dropped, but you know you could say that about most anybody. He's had 1. Came week 1 at Dallas. It was 326 attempts ago, and I almost had the ultimate hex. Whew.
You actually did.
Answer the question.
See it at home, but Tony turned around. And
answer the question.
Is that one left the hands?
You almost did that.
Oh my goodness.
And that's Lewis right
But you
there.
can't answer the question. All right.
He comes flying out. Go ahead and watch right here.
He answer the question.
He knows the play. That's when you do your homework.
It's like literally 5,000 comments, and I'm supposed to remember comments now.
You're like, why is this
it's crazy.
Like he's gonna run to the
all right, 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10. Nice catch by Scotty Miller, but again, the route is short of what they need.
Oh, never that.
4 yards.
Hey, come with the proof or say what you're talking about.
This is rare for a Tom Brady team, but 3rd and long, which is 3rd
a liar about what?
Or more.
About what?
They were 5 for 50 coming in, and you should be way.
Honestly, like, go ahead and state what you want to state, because next I'm gonna just let the chat handle you. Like, state what you want to state. What I said in regards to how I'm a liar. Like, what is it? So we can get back to the game. Hurry up. So I can address this. Come on, Funkadelic. We waiting. 893 people. As we're on timeout, commercial break. We're in a timeout, commercial break. So let him get it out. Still nothing? Still nothing. All right. There it is.
By Tampa Bay this year.
The Rams' explosive plays do come.
I love it, yo.
Action.
I love it.
They like to do it right here.
He can't give us the comment. It's ridiculous.
Start at the 11 with Henderson. Lowers the head and picks up 4.
That's a good, solid run right there. Tampa Bay knows that there's so much analytics, right? You watch a team and you're like, okay, how do they create their explosives? That's the number one thing we got to take away. And then who does it? Well, Cooper Kupp did it earlier, so you didn't do your job on that one. But you're going to want to run the ball today, the Rams on first down. Tampa Bay opposite. They need to play action on first down. Go against your analytics of what teams see coming out.
Higbee at the bottom of the screen.
2nd and 6.
36 catches on the season, none today, and it's Henderson. Second straight carry. And Murphy punting. Doesn't let go. It'll be 3rd and short.
Yeah.
Outstanding job by Murphy Bunting, playing down near the linebacker position.
Malcolm Brown has come into the Rams lineup. Backup running back.
He split out wide on Devin White up at the top of your screen.
Able to seal it. Almost.
Incomplete.
Interception incomplete. Tryon Shoyinka almost had a play on that one.
Well, here's why. You look at it,
And
you
that
see
will be a
everything,
3 and out for the
you think you're gonna
Rams.
get a wide open spot
Pass
there.
broken up.
But Tryon Shoyinka right there on your right side pops out as a defensive end. And you can see him right there. And he had one.
Here's Dixon. We've had 6 3 and outs already today, 3 by each team. Fair catch at the 34 by Darden. 48-yard punt. Well, Stafford has.
All right, so Buccaneers get the ball back. And, 7 minutes, 44 seconds left in the second quarter. You know what's funny is I laugh. I laugh at the trolls because we got time to talk about it. I'm not on here to be a tough guy. I'm not on here to stick my chest out. But I just want to let the trolls know, like, I'm not a YouTuber. I'm a grown-ass man that likes sports. And that's the difference between me and all these other people on here, right? I just want to set the record straight. I'm a grown man who likes sports. I am not a YouTuber. So if you want to troll, go holler at those other channels. Over here, we give away money. Over here, we give away stuff. Over here, we have fun. And over here, we keep it family friendly. It's that simple. If you don't like it, YouTube is a big place. You could have fun watching another channel that doesn't give you anything to win. Go ahead. Here we go. I was clear. We all heard you call a dude out for a whole minute several times, so I searched for the comment. Okay, so what was the comment about? Was it about the Bills game? Was it about something said? State what the comment was about. That's what we're talking about. Because if you're talking about what Laszlo had said, that was your buddy coming over from the other side who was talking about an issue that happened. Had nothing to do with the Bills. That's what I was talking about. So, is what it is. Team handled it. It is what it is, show. Team handled it. We back to the game.
Margins. It was a wild final hour of the early window. And the likes of the Jets beating the Bills, the Lions over the Packers, those stories coming up on the Verizon Halftime Report. Here's a first down carry for White.
Ooh, you know how I feel about him. I want to see him play more. He's their third-round pick, and he's got a little bit of juice.
Here's the two quarterbacks, a little comparison, Stafford and Brady. They both, it's unique, they both end up coming to these franchises, and in their first year, Brady at Tampa, Stafford with Los Angeles, win the Super Bowl, year one.
You wouldn't think that would be normal, but
you just wouldn't think that's something you could do.
Shows you how an experienced quarterback, how much value they can add.
And there's another carry by White. Now, the White, you talk around the facility at Tampa Bay, and they know that he has something that not a lot of the players on the Bucs do. They have a little more than just straight ahead running. He has a twitch. He has an ability to change directions on the dime.
I think that's what he's talking about, Timo. Which if that's what he's talking about, like he's lost in the sauce. Yeah. He's completely lost and doesn't know what the hell he's talking about.
Tom is still Tom and doing an incredible job of trying to make it work. But
Tom throws, and that's a first down. Mike Evans for 6 yards.
Shaking his head because that's almost like a guess. There's a game within the game. It's a cut split, so you're kind of being like, oh, he's not just going to go up and break up. Yes, he is. And Ramsey's like, I should have known that. It's 3rd and 3. Situational football.
Yeah, I think that's what it is, Timo.
Got to know what they're trying to do.
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
First down and 15 plays, and again Evans shaking up on that first drive of the game, and they addressed the side of the rib cage area, but he's staying up.
Look at how soft the corners are. I'm going to explain something, Jim. That
there's White.
Big run.
And he started
White gets 6 yards.
First down series with a nice run for 7. This time he's got 6.
And this defense, has done a pretty good job. Right now, number 6, Kendrick, hasn't been doing a great job opposite of Ramsey out there, as you see a good pull by Leverett, who's in his second game and did an outstanding job last week against the Ravens. He had the best run grade on the team.
2nd and 4.
Another handoff. Rams defense get the stop.
Say hello to
Aaron Donald.
3-time Defensive Player of the Year.
Now, just when I give Leverett credit, watch him go right inside of Leverett. And he's just disruptive, and that's one of the few guys on earth who can do that. So can't blame Leverett for that one.
No, he's not the first guy to get beat.
Donald's still super disruptive, but really the Rams are last in quarterback hits and last in quarterback hurries, yet they're winning at a great rate up front. But they're playing so soft at corner that there's throws to be had right outside right away.
3rd down catch. This time it's Godwin. And again, there's a flag down.
That's the classic example. Kendrick's not playing great, so they got to play a little more soft zone stuff. But people can just go up and...
Offside. Defense number 52. This penalty's declined as the play results in a first down.
9-yard pass play to Godwin.
And Sean McVay, these guys, they study everything. But that's the only thing I see why they're not getting the quarterback hits or the hurries, because people can get the ball out quick with the soft zone. You see the corners, how far off they are, even in a running down.
So they run it with White for the 3rd straight time on first down. And again, he's got a nice gain. Another 6.
This is one of their best running drives I've seen this year. They've had like 2 of them. And there's the young 3rd-round pick who you said he's twitchy. He's got the ability to burst. He ran a 4.48 at the combine, and they're lacking in some of the speed, but he's a 3-down back. He's a patient runner, And, he's got that aggressive still ability to hit in there even though he's fast.
Now Vaughn is the back and the ball carrier, and that ends quickly. Lewis comes up. You know, they're booing here, but everybody's been saying you've got to establish the run, you got to stick with it, so they do it, and when they get stuffed, they're unhappy.
It's just a bust. And this is why not having guys out there consistently. You got new guys, right? You got a young Kieft, 41 out there. You got Godwin, who missed some time, and then the communication, they just don't even block the guy. And that happens way too much.
They're 2 for 2 on third down on this drive, Tony. They need 6 for another one.
The throw dropped.
For Vaughn to handle.
And this will lead to a field goal.
Pocket, making it disruptive, so Brady has to move. And at the end of it, Lewis gets his hand up and disrupts it.
Sorry, they're going to bring out Suckup for a 52-yard attempt instead of going for it on 4th and 6.
Yeah, that's a little surprising.
Tracy watched him in warm-up, said he was very comfortable from this range. And again, he's had a stellar
I think,
year.
I'm going to change some things. I need a
52 yards it is. Oh, and it's blocked.
kick was blocked.
Rams smother it up.
Rams block the field goal.
Bobby Wagner.
By Bobby Wagner.
So chat's getting a little toxic. I feel myself getting out of character. So I'm going to make some adjustments. No disrespect to the subscribers and the Wrench Gang, but, it's going to make some changes here on the chat for now. Because I can feel myself, getting out of character. And, like I said, the chat's getting a little toxic. So.
That can't happen.
Only the second miss of any kind. Point after or field goal. Wagner, the veteran in his 11th year, still showing a lot of spring out there, jumping right over the line and getting the block.
And you see that these teams need their stars to play good because they don't have a lot of depth at certain other positions, and one of them just did there.
First down from the 40. And loading up long.
Deep throw.
Double coverage and over the head of everyone. Now,
Incomplete.
Jefferson
2nd and 10.
was the Ram receiver.
And this is how the Rams get these big plays, but Tampa's onto it. First down play action. We're not going to allow that today. That's why I was thinking they need to run it out first. Whereas Tampa needs to actually play action.
You just have the one play that
you never thought you'd see these two teams.
Got a burger from Five Guys.
You just thought they would just keep rolling.
No, just slug it out. That's been kind of the way it's been all year with the 3 and 4 Rams, the 3 and 5 Bucs.
2nd and 10.
Again, sidearm toss in the area of Higbee.
Stafford throws to the ground.
Who had Golston right there next to him.
That's it. Internal pressure. White comes flying in. And so you don't want to throw a screen when a defensive end is dropping out. Well done by the Buccaneers to prepare for it.
So the one touchdown for 69 yards. The other 24 plays for Los
Yeah, they're pretty
Angeles.
good. Pretty good burgers, pretty good fries.
36 yards.
Shout out to them, yo. So 3rd and 10.
Stafford changing the play. White's going to be blitzing off the edge, going to the back.
That's a fumble. Fumbled snap. Rams land on it. And this will be a 3 and out here.
Well, this is a classic example of these two teams just making untimely mistakes. And this ball comes in. Stafford, it happens. It's not a bad snap. It did come in too hot. He throws it too hard, on the snap, but it creates, your eyes are looking downfield and shotgun trying to see something moving, and then boom, just a mistake.
Unable to handle the wet football, so Dixon comes out to punt yet again.
Punt is off.
Oh, and it is a beauty. Darden backpedals to the goal line.
And he gets stopped at about the 10.
Whew. That was some play by Hoyt, Michael Hoyt. Otherwise, Darden could have had a big one.
It's going to take us to a quick commercial break. Score is 7-3. 1 minute, 57 seconds left in the second quarter. Yeah, Five Guys is a little expensive. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. A little expensive. Yeah, they're pretty good, Luda. You know, just try probably like a cheeseburger, small fry, you know. Yeah, like 2 burgers and like fries are like, well, with DoorDash, it's always more expensive, but it's like $50. Yeah, they're pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously way better than McDonald's for sure.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Bud Light, who reminds you to drink responsibly. And by FedEx, where now meets next.
Again, the Verizon halftime report.
Shout out to Adam Hargis for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
He's going to 100% of the country, and they are teed up, ready to go. All the storylines.
This is a big time drive, right? You can't go 3 and out here if you're the Bucs.
First and 10.
Tremendous opportunity.
Quick throw.
We'll pick up 6 with
And
that
it's
one.
going to be a caught for Godwin, 7 yards.
Godwin still trying to come back from his injury a year ago, and it's been a process for him.
Yeah, he had the ACL. It's like you can't expect him to come. He just didn't have his burst, but I'm starting to see it again where he's coming back and he's got as long as
deep throw, and it's broken up. There is a flag. This may be defense pass interference.
Yeah, they had not done a great job on that today. Some of the safe plays, but a little double move. Evans on Kendrick. Soft zone, and Tom just says run
Pass
past
interference. Defense number 6. The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic. First down.
And the Rams don't give up many explosives. They're first in the league, but teams don't even try because they're so soft in their zone out there. But this one is a penalty for sure. Not playing the ball.
32-yard penalty, Tony. Longer than any gain for the Bucs offense today. As Brady, that's picked up right off the ground. Above it, I
believe. Is that a catch?
For a catch for Godwin. And they hurry to the line.
That's incredible.
Oh, what a catch.
Amazing. Gain of 7.
Need your stars to show up. Ramsey inside playing the linebacker position.
Throw, caught.
And that's Julio.
And Jones gets just inside the field goal target line. We are just approaching 1 minute.
That's 9 more.
Donald
in the second quarter.
Almost gets to Brady, but he gets the ball out so quick, and that's where the soft zone. That's why they're not getting the sacks and the numbers the quarterback hits, because you can throw it outside quickly.
Throw, catch, incomplete.
Pass play over
to Perryman.
Tyler Johnson.
And this is where they're going to be better.
Perryman, actually.
Yeah, Perryman. It's a bad drop right there. But you have those throws all day outside like that underneath them. You see these corners just really soft, Jim. But you got to be able to come down. I mean, look at how soft that is.
2nd and 10, flag flies.
Fournette gets a first down. There is a flag down.
Maybe another offside. Lewis, 52, looks like he might have jumped. We'll see.
Offside. Defense number 52. This penalties decline as the play results in a first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
Jim, Fournette was extremely frustrated during that last drive because he didn't see the field. Rashad White came off the field, went over to him, and said, "We need you." Such respect between these two guys.
That's a good one, Trace.
Well, here he is again with a catch. Obviously, he wasn't feeling too much respect as far as his playing time, and that's why he was a little upset. But now he's made a couple of plays on this drive here right before the half.
I know it's not all Fournette's fault, but they do need to sprinkle in more of White. He's got a little bit of a different skill set. It's not a, doctrine of Fournette's play per se, but also it's a production business. He's not really running for a lot of yards. He's not, his yards per attempt is really low, and we need to jumpstart that some way. And sometimes that's players, sometimes that's scheme.
He's had fewer than 10 rush attempts in each of the last
2nd and 5
games.
at
Today,
the
5 for
Rams
13.
20.
He's caught 3 balls for 22.
But the biggest thing is their running backs have only had 14 missed tackles by defenders this year.
That's hard to believe.
That's ridiculous. That's really low. You've got to be able to do some stuff yourself.
2nd and 5.
Throws incomplete.
Down by Kendrick.
To Julio
Tight
Jones.
coverage on Julio Jones. And now you got a 3rd and 5 with 33 seconds to go.
Well, Tom can't hold the ball anymore, and this is where
Kendrick was there early, it looked like there.
Yeah.
3rd and 5.
For 4-down territory if you want it here.
Deep throw, end zone.
And
Incomplete. No flags.
On Julio, and it's now 4th and 5, and they will
4th
bring
and
back
5
out
is going to
Suckup.
lead to a field goal.
It's a slant and go, and Kendrick doesn't buy the slant. He plays soft. It's almost like you guessed wrong on what he might do.
So Raheem Morris, the defensive coordinator for the Rams, the former head coach of the Bucs, 2009 to 2011. His team has only given up a field goal so far. Might be a second one on the way right now.
Yeah, he's done a good job. They're 5th fewest in yards per game, 1st in no explosives, and 3rd in the red zone. They just
Field goal is up, and it is good.
This one's good.
1 point game.
38.
1 point game.
24 seconds before the intermission. In honor of the NFL's Salute to Service, a group of Buccaneers players visited MacDill Air Force Base here in Tampa. Personally thanked all the military members for their service, including a meet and greet for service members and their families. It's been quite a time these parts of Florida, but Hurricane Ian making landfall on Florida's Gulf Coast back on September 28th. So much devastation, about 100 miles south of here. And everybody here in Tampa and St. Pete continue to think about their neighbors to the south and around Florida. Let's see what Cup, if there's anything designed for him before we reach halftime.
So 24 seconds left in the second quarter before half. Rams will get it back one last time. I'm assuming they're probably just going to down this. Kick is off.
Look at him standing 8 yards deep and says, why not? Seconds to go in the half. Just don't turn it over as he somersaults out to about the 15. Great coverage down the way. That was just 3 seconds went off the clock there.
I know you want to be aggressive because you're used to that, but this should be a down. Yeah, you should not be aggressive here. Too far to go.
And that's what they do. The Rams
You wouldn't have guessed these two could play to a
going to
7-6
take it to halftime.
score.
Score is 7-6. And, all right, I guess we can go ahead and open up the chat now. Let some things cool down a little bit. But that's, that's just what we're going to do from now on out. You know, when things get crazy, things start getting toxic. I'm just going to start shutting down the chat. It's that simple. There it is. We're at halftime. Score 7-6. Next up's going to be Titans and Chiefs. And I may give away some money. Because guess what? You can't make me mad. I do what I does. I look out for the viewers and the subscribers and everyone that rock with me on this channel. So, give away some money maybe next game. See how it goes. Make sure you smash that like. Of course, subscribe. Halftime. What up, Jasike? What's up, bro? Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely a wild day. Bills lost. I've had to deal with the trolls today. That's fine. Taking a quick breather. We're back at it now. Ready to go. Second half. Rams, Buccaneers. There it is.
On first down. Hey. And for the Rams, I think you just kind of keep doing what you're doing. The biggest thing is it's going to be a struggle because Tampa Bay's so stout inside. Villa is just dominating this game. But I think Tampa can turn it around faster right now than the Rams can.
Matt Gay delivers a touchback, and Tracy caught up earlier with Coach McVay.
Coach, besides the big play to Cooper Kupp, what more do you need to get this offense going?
Yeah, we need early down efficiency. We can't go incomplete when we get some of these play actions. We got to get more than 2 yards on some of these runs, Tracy. And if we do that, then we can be able to kind of just dictate the terms. But the options and opportunities are few and far between. Got to be better on third down. So a lot of stuff that we can clean up. But it is good to be able to, lean on the defense. And then we got to do something coming out of the half.
Appreciate the time.
All right, here we go.
There you saw, other than the touchdown, average 1.2 yards per play on the rest of them.
Fournette's going to lose a yard on the run.
Budge an inch, loss of 1.
Now, this is why I think I want to see White a little bit. Go ahead and run
Aziz
this
Taylor, what's up, yo?
Pause it right now. He's going to bounce this outside. That block is what you're looking at. He should widen and then cut right up right there and get that 5 to 7 yards. That was a mistake.
Thanks a lot, Opal.
Continuing to go wide,
see you soon.
Allowing Wagner to just make an easy time.
45. 6 carries, 12 yards for Fournette. Out of the backfield, that's dropped. That's deep.
That's
Rookie.
Trevor, I figured it out, bro. I know what it is. I know why there's so many trolls in here today, or why there were so many trolls. Green Bay lost. There it is.
He would like to include more screens, and hopefully that can open up some deep shots, Jim.
What's up, Brian?
I think that's really well said. I do think that they just always have like a play like the last one that puts them in third and long. Just the guy drops it, there's a penalty.
Brian, we good, bro. It's all love. Deep throw, incomplete.
Complete again, make it 1 for 31 on the season. That was in the area of Julio.
And Julio, who had been banged up with that foot for a while. And this is really the Buccaneers all year. I just mentioned it before. Someone just makes a mistake on each play, and a guy just slips right there.
Yeah, he's not only had, of course, the lingering foot issues through his career, but he's also been dealing with a partially torn PCL.
That's right.
So Camarda comes in to punt after a pretty uninspired start to the second
Bucks
half.
with another punt.
The Buccaneer
Rams
offense.
get it back.
It's hard to stay committed to the run game when you have 3 and outs.
Here's Powell turning it upfield.
Powell.
The running back and 3 other Bucks.
There is a flag.
With a marker down all the way back at the 35 of the Rams.
And they might catch a block in the back. Jalen Ramsey there. This is a huge call. I mean, this is the field position game. You can already tell it's like a turnover, a big play. That's how you're going to win in a close battle. As special teams coordinator Joe DeCamillis says, that is not a penalty. I was watching it.
During the return, holding by the receiving team, number 21. It's a 10-yard penalty, first down.
Takes away a 41-yard run back. As McVay is asking for an explanation.
What's up, JoJo?
21 right there. He's holding. They didn't call this block in the back by Ramsey right there. But they do get the hold. And there's hidden yardage, we call it. And this is special teams, but all of a sudden, offenses are better when you get that hidden yardage and you only need one good play to create points instead of 4.
First and 10 for the Rams.
Of the penalty across Los Angeles, 40 yards.
Exactly right.
It's Henderson.
Henderson gets 4 yards on the run. Dalton Johnson. Yo, everybody tripping on the Bills right now. It's all good. We're 6-2. 6-2.
That is a stunt. Vita Vea.
Yeah, Vea added to it.
He's a bully. That's what I'm calling him. I gave Von Miller the closer. Vita Vea is a bully.
Second and 6.
Right, Nas? Second and 6. Stafford throws. And that's a catch.
Oh, there were 2 bucks there to try to make a play on it. Robinson's the one who grabbed it.
Robinson for 15 yards.
Spot you could throw this, and the only spot a guy could make the catch. It's a perfectly thrown ball. It's good defense by Davis, and they don't want them to challenge the play.
Higbee's going to have to trot to the sideline. Replaced by Hopkins. That was a 14-yard completion.
We're going to run the SpongeBob play.
Sponge Madison. That's what the Rams are running.
Let's see if you're right.
And handoff to Henderson for 2 yards.
Henderson.
Catch. This is why you hustle up and get on the ball when you're unsure if he caught it.
I think it would have held up.
That would have held up.
Yeah. He had control of it.
But still, the right thing to do is to get up and do it just in case.
Great job by Robinson, though.
That's his skill set. They're utilizing those in tough catches type of stuff.
Second and 9.
Stafford throws low, incomplete. 3rd and 9.
And now you got 3rd and 9.
Vea pushes the pocket, closes down on the outside. But this could have been a touchdown. Watch Vea inside.
Put 2 on him.
Yeah.
Now this has been an offense 30th overall in the league. And just hideous in the second half. They've managed to do very little. Last week only 58 yards of offense in the second half against the Niners. Never crossed midfield. And Stafford's thrown only 1 second half touchdown versus
3rd and 9.
So 3rd and 9.
Stafford drops back on the move. Throws. That's caught. First down. Brown for 10 yards.
Godwin's not the only one who can make a shoestring catch.
This is really all Stafford looking off, but the pressure by Vea makes him move, and he looks right and then ends up going back left and taking a big hit at the end. But it's really the only spot the ball could have gone to give him a chance. Everyone was flowing the other direction.
Just the second catch of the year for the Texas Longhorn, Malcolm Brown, and it picked up a first down and moved the football to the Tampa 44.
Who is it? Yeah. What's the fan?
Crowd noise isn't loud enough. He can just talk to his team out there. That's not good enough. In your
Timeout called by the Rams.
McVay was over on the sideline.
McVay didn't like how the defense looked.
So
all-out blitz is coming.
Here. Just 3:40.
Shout out to Forward for subscribing. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the channel. All right, so in a Rams timeout. Score is 7-6, 1-point game. 11:21 left in the third quarter. As we take a quick timeout, 1st and 10 for the Rams at the Tampa Bay 44. Yeah, Tommy, it's at Arrowhead. Yeah, I mean, Stafford can only go to Cooper Kupp so many times. He's got to spread that ball.
Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Pirates ship is taking on water as their Buccaneers are 3-5.
Thanks a lot, Winfield. Shout out to you, man. Thanks for the love, guys.
Carolina have already lost. Saints play tomorrow.
Handoff.
They go Henderson.
Henderson up the middle.
That's a good room.
And he gets a first down.
Rush it is for 10.
Yeah. We thought a holding penalty here or there. You're seeing some of the
Yeah, we'll do trivia for Chiefs and Titans halftime.
Because some of the stunts and the play calling is to stop the play action on first down, which is how
winner of
plays. And so,
question
like
number 5
in the game, Rams run it on
will get $25. Venmo Cash App.
That, by the way, was the Rams'
Question number 5 trivia halftime. Titans Chiefs gets $25. Question number 5.
Just the first half against the Niners. It's Henderson again.
Henderson, another big run up the middle. Still on his feet, still going.
Finally, Murphy Bunting able to prevent the touchdown as Henderson got away from Davis and goes for 23.
Well, this is a huge hole and just a little disruption inside.
Sherrod, I got the Titans.
Lately. The last 2 weeks,
Titans for the upset.
They're averaging over 200 yards given up on the ground per game. And they were
Titans in the over.
Completely different earlier in the year, shutting teams completely down.
And the last 3 years.
That's the By the way, that's the Rams' longest run this year, Jim.
How about that? 23 yards. Yep. Akers comes in now at the 11. Sidearm fling, Kupp, and Davis stays with him this time. Pick up a 4, maybe 3.
It's a great job. It's a running play. They call it a smoke. You just stand there. If the corner's way off, you can just throw that, which I think Tampa Bay needs to do a lot of when you're really soft, right? Just throw it to them. It'll make them get up. If they're going to give you that kind of depth.
2nd and 7. Looking for options.
Stafford throws too low, incomplete.
Skoranek almost got it. Just a little too low.
He's wide open. This is just a bad throw by Stafford. The Buccaneers are interesting. They're kind of an anomaly, Jim. They can be dominant at times, and then all of a sudden you're like, they're 29th in red zone. They give up a play like that where it's wide open and should have been a touchdown. But when they get healthy, Todd Bowles is going to make a more huge play here.
3rd and 7 it is. Can actually pick up a first at the 1.
I see you, Drew. 3rd and 7. Stafford throws, broken up, almost picked.
Oh, that is Levante David.
And this will lead to a field goal.
For him to get a little too old and lose that step that you see guys, the linebacker position have, and he has not slowed down at all. That's guarding Robinson, and I'm really impressed. I think David, this is one of his really good starts to the year. I really think he's playing outstanding ball.
He's given him a lot for 11 years. David could have made the pick there. It's close. 26 yards for Matt Gay, who hit the 30-yarder to advance them to the NFC Championship game in the divisional round on this field last year.
Kick is up, and it's good. Rams score 10. And the Bucks have 6 as we have 9 minutes, 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Quick timeout. Yeah, I get to be petty for a minute and make a joke. I'm gonna be petty for a minute and make a joke. Boys teams lost today. My team lost today. I'm still online because I do this for the fans, and I do this for the subscribers, the Wrench Gang, and members of the family. My team lost today. I'm still streaming. One more game after this. Other streamers, they team lost. They ain't in front of that camera right now. They shut down for the day, yo. Oh, man. It's my ha-ha moment.
Violent Night, only in theaters December 2nd. And by Old Spice Gentleman's Blend Body Wash, because men have skin too.
Back in some of the lights and skyline of downtown Tampa. The Bucks try to generate something. Tom Brady and the Bucks with only a pair of field goals, and he was saying to us, Tone, that we haven't sustained anything. We need to get consistent and confident. What have you seen in that first half? He's 40 yards, by the way, from that 100.
Shout out to you, Dave.
Yard mark of his career.
Well, here's a game within a game. Aaron Donald is every bit as disruptive as he's ever been, but the ball's getting out so fast. And there's two combinations. Number one, Tom Brady's usually the fastest in the league at getting it out anyway in under 2.4 seconds. But yeah, Aaron Donald, they used to kind of press and play safeties back. Now they're single high, soft zones. So even though he's winning at the same rate, his sacks are going to be down because these corners on the outside, Jim, look at how soft.
Here we go, 1st and 10.
And so even when he wins, the ball can come out and you can throw it safely out there.
Shot White, the running back, and the ball carrier. And that's Ernest Jones bringing him down after a 3.
Mike Burcham, what up, yo?
JP and Boomer have an update from New York.
Jim Gino continuing his surprise play. He leads his team 13 plays, 75 yards, his 9-yard touchdown.
Oh, Seahawks up. I'm sorry, Seahawks 10.
They take the lead over the Cardinals.
Yeah, 17 to 14. There it is. Seahawks 17 to 14.
Yeah, thank you, fellas. Look at this division. Here you see the Rams at 3 and 4. It's bunched in that divisional game between Seattle and Arizona. Of course, Seattle and Tampa will play.
Quick throw, that's caught.
Munich.
Perriman gets a yard.
Caught by Perriman, and they find themselves quickly in 3rd down again.
Yeah, that was all Ramsey there, fighting through the block because it's a screen outside. Mike Evans didn't do a great job on that one, but a lot of it's just Ramsey's instincts, getting around it, disruptive.
They'll need 5 for the first.
Well, now you move Aaron Donald around. You start to put him in different places, and now he's going up over here, going one-on-one.
Brady gets away from the sack, throws, broken up.
Incomplete.
Brady, I feel like you could have ran for that
Brady, the frustration,
and got that first down.
He's doing everything he can. He's protecting
It's
the
another
ball.
3 and out.
Untimely drops, untimely
This is
penalties,
terrible.
and they're usually on big downs.
Brady, what are you doing?
Things that continue to hurt you.
Did Lewis get a hand on this? As Evans?
Oh, you could have ran for that
No,
4 yards.
Evans could have made it. Looked like they had Brady, but his instincts told him to duck down and
Dip, dive, duck, dodge.
well, we got a flag down. It might be roughing the punter. As Powell
this
back at the 23.
This is a huge call because usually you're like, oh, it'll still be 4th down, but this could actually give them the first down.
It was 4th and 5.
Yep, but it's like, is it a 5 and an inch,
Yes,
or
to
is
think.
it 4.9? Rams are actually the least penalized team in the NFL, and you're seeing a couple of these be big today. Ooh, that doesn't look like a penalty, does it?
Holding by the kicking team, number 41.
That makes
Los
sense.
Angeles has chosen
You
to
could
enforce
see
that
that the
10-yard
whole
penalty
way.
from the previous spot.
That
Replay,
Keith
4th
had
down.
hold the man he
Well.
was trying to prevent from getting to the punter, so they'll come back and do this all over again.
So remember, Keith had that drop.
Shout out
in the
to
flat.
Van Year for
Another-
subscribing. Thanks a lot,
Another
Van, and welcome
rookie,
to the channel.
young player. Earlier in the game, Leverett had a mistake on communication. Then you got one of your top, receivers in the game, Mike Evans, with a huge drop. Just like each person's taking their turn, messing up that ends a drive.
Fifth punt. And the 5th 3 and out on another whistle.
Are you kidding me? False start.
Before the snap, false start, offense, number 98, 5-yard penalty, still 4th down.
Anthony Nelson called for that. That's the 6th penalty for a team that has 6 points on the board midway through the 3rd quarter.
And each penalty's been costly. I mean, really for both teams. I mean, anytime you're not scoring a whole lot, the penalty ends a drive, it means your chances of having success overall. See how I did that? That was a pretty good statement.
That was really good. He's strong. Proud of him.
Kick is off.
Like, I'm not even talking about anything. Just finish this.
How about give me a statement of this punt? And it goes out of bounds at the 11.
How far? Can you do it quickly?
Thanks a lot, Meme.
74.
Shout out to Sonny Johnson for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
How about that?
This is the most energy we're feeling.
All right.
Tampa.
Kick was off. Rams get it back. We were on a quick timeout commercial break. Housekeeping. We have 873 viewers, guys. 250 likes. Next goal is going to be 500. We need 250 likes, 250 thumbs up to get to that 500 mark. Make sure you're smashing that thumbs up, guys. It is much appreciated, and I do thank each and every one of you for the support. 250 likes, guys, gets us to that next 500 mark.
74 yards.
Seen history here. Remember the Super Bowl when it was like this score?
It was the Rams.
It was a punting, incredible fest.
Handoff.
The Patriots, and there is a great
And
throwdown.
Akers gets no gain on the run.
CBS Sports embraces authentic stories. Share yours.
Shout out to Deidre Hatfield for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
And the Patriots and the Rams. And it was a 13-3 final. Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. That was a game that had one snap the entire game.
This is a
from the red
shootout.
zone.
This is a shootout.
By comparison, it is. And we had the great fortune of being there to call that one.
It was a great. I mean, we never looked at how huge it was before.
2nd and 10. Oh, and they get to him.
There he is
there again. Vita Vea, his 2nd sack.
And this is one guy, the bully.
Bob, we got to let those go, bro. Bob in Missouri, we got to let those kind of go, bro. We can't block those. We got to let those go.
Again.
His 2nd sack. He and the punter have been the stars of this game for Tampa Bay so far.
And this is a play usually you're not going to be too. It's something small. Handoff, just something easy.
3rd and 17. And it's Brown to the 10. That's it.
You've allowed the crowd noise to get back into it. Earlier in the game, Stafford being able to talk to receivers out wide. You're never allowed to do that on the road. And it's only because they didn't have a lot to cheer about. But that's a big-time stop for Tampa.
So Camarda changes field position.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't say nothing wrong, right? He didn't say nothing like over the top, no profanity.
That's the hidden
yardage again. He's proving his point. So we let those go.
That was a 42-yard
or trying to prove his point at least.
Position to have a field goal and 1 first down.
Here's Dixon, who's had a 64-yard boot of his own. And this is a good one. Forcing Darden back to the 34.
And Darden gets about 15 yards on the return.
And another beautiful boot, 58 yards. Brady set up near midfield.
Is Brady going to take this game over? Like, I don't feel like we've been watching Tom Brady play anymore. Like, what is going on? The score's 10-6. I feel like any other season, Tom Brady would have been up leading the game. But we have Matt Stafford with the 4-point lead. Probably the lowest scoring I've ever seen Tampa Bay do in the first half. This is crazy. Come on, Tom. Brady and Rodgers are done. It's looking like it, man. It's looking like it. Thanks a lot, Joel. Shout out to you, man. I mean, can we say that like Brady hasn't had distractions in the past though? Right? Can we keep using that excuse? Because I'm pretty sure like Brady had like major cheating allegations and all kinds of stuff surrounding him that could have been a distraction, and he still found a way to win the game. Right? Or maybe I'm just thinking too hard into it. Fat Cat says not divorce. Well, I mean, obviously this man loves football more than his family, right? Shout out to Eric W. for subscribing. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the channel.
Well, if the Bucs are going to snap out of it, this is an opportune time as they have the football at the 47 with Fournette, the running back.
They haven't gone into what they've done recently, which is, all right, we're failing, we're not doing a whole lot, we're just going to drop back, and Tom, you take it. They're still sticking with the running game, but play action on first down is the key.
Tom throws, caught.
To
Keith for 6 yards.
6. Now, as dismal as things have been for the Bucs, if they win this game, they actually would be tied for the NFC South Division lead with Atlanta and actually be ahead of them by virtue of the head-to-head so far. So, hey, there's going to be a team coming out of that division, obviously, and it may not even be a team with a winning record or even the 500. Well, you can't be 500 in this day and age with 17 games, but it's one of those years where 8 and 9.
So 2nd and 4.
Who knows?
Handoff, Fournette. It's about 2 yards on the run.
Saving me. What you do? Again.
3rd and
it's
2.
Just one of those years where, like anything, a dominant division usually can only last so long. It's a parity-driven league. Teams who are bad are getting better draft picks. They're getting more talent. You know, they're trying to get – they're stealing the systems from the best, you know, coaches out there. And right now you're just seeing the depletion of these two teams. I mean, the Rams, they haven't drafted an offensive
Shout out to Tyler for
75
subscribing.
picks in the
Thanks a
draft.
lot, man. Welcome
Like
to the channel.
2015.
They haven't had a top 75 pick in the
That's
draft.
probably true, too. But,
by the way, in 2014, Carolina, oh my goodness.
Almost
That
picked
was almost
6.
going the other way. Troy Hill. Carolina won the NFC
Shout
South
out to
back in
Kenneth
2014
for
with a
subscribing. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the
7-8-1
channel.
record. So we've seen this movie before, and now it's 4th down, and they're going to punt.
really?
No, now the punting team is out there. The crowd reacted.
No.
Now they bring him back to the sideline.
This has got to be a Tom Brady decision. This is one of those where Tom's like, Coach, trust me. He's like, all right, I looked in your eye. I'm going to trust him.
And they whistle at that.
Rams call a timeout before Tom can get it off.
This is their second one.
And that's 2 timeouts taken for not being ready.
I wonder if those timeouts are going to hurt the Rams because they're down to 1 now.
Saturday, it's an SEC on CBS doubleheader. Begins at noon Eastern, Missouri meeting Tennessee. And then at 3:30, number 6 Alabama faces Ole Miss. Of course, these rankings are going to be subject to change. A big day of college football Saturday on CBS. It's a guy who played on the national championship.
Shout out to Toby
team.
Johnson for subscribing. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the channel.
All right, let's see what the magic play call is here.
4
On
minutes.
4th and a long 2.
1 second left in the 3rd quarter.
You're going to want to motion the back, bring him in, take a look at it. Go ahead, come on back.
4th and 2 for the Buccaneers.
Just give something soft. Get something quickly. Throw a smoke route. Just throw it to him right away.
Brady is taken down.
On 4th down. And the Rams will take over at
8
the 47 of the
yard
Bucs.
loss.
Aaron Donald versus Tom Brady. This is literally the greatest matchup you might ever see.
Emotional damage.
Aaron Donald, 99, takes Smith right back. And Brady doesn't have time to read the play out. Todd Bowles' frustration is boiling.
Yeah, through gritted teeth.
There it is.
And Brady got a little taste of Aaron Donald at his best.
That's what the great ones do, though, right? It's the Lawrence Taylor, Aaron Donald, Von Miller. Like, they come up big. They know when this play is a game-changing play. He knew this literally is points, if I can stack them, that they can't have you get.
Here's the 1st and 10, going the other way.
Handoff.
Henderson ripped off a couple good runs.
Henderson gets 3 yards on the run.
We have another update. JB and Boomer, all yours.
Seattle imposing its will, Boom.
Back-to-back 13-play drives. This one ends with Kenneth Walker taking in for his 5th straight game with a touchdown. The rookie out of Michigan State takes the Seahawks lead.
Yeah, it's getting dark like way too early. For sure. It's like throwing off the whole like energy aspect.
We heard that from Tom Brady this week, JB. What he was looking for his team to do. Thank you, guys. And you see Seattle.
2nd and 7 for the Rams.
6 and 3, and again, they will oppose the Rams next week in Germany.
Well, Aaron Donald imposed his will.
Stafford, play action. Rolling out. Deep pass. Cooper Kupp catches it. 34 yards.
Edwards, but not until it was another big 34 yards.
Well, take a look. You're going to see coming over here and then going all the way back. The motion, Cooper Kupp. Stafford looking right, and then throwing all the way. This is why Sean McVay is so rare and special, and not many people who have ever coached, have the ability with no offensive line to still create big plays. I mean, he's so special. Obviously, they're having one of their toughest struggles this year on offense, but he still has the ability to do that. And then you get Kupp, right?
Oh, you saw he's over 100. First and goal.
And
nothing.
No gain for Henderson on the run.
Knocks him down immediately. But you got the Bucs with 4 yards of offense in this quarter, while the Rams seen some running lanes, and now for the second time they're able to get a deep ball to Kupp. And then you got Donald, of course, ending that drive for the Bucs that started out promising near midfield.
For these two teams to win, their star players have to show up and make that.
That's right.
Play. We said it before the game started, and right now that's Cooper
second
Kupp,
and goal.
Donald, and the other side, Mike Evans with a big drop on third down.
Kiev, tomorrow, Monday Night Football.
Here's a second and goal.
And Stafford gets sacked as he loses 9 yards.
Raheem Nunez Roches.
AFX Apocalypse, no.
Other players to step up without Barrett. So you're not going to get the
no, they have not.
matchups everywhere. This time, Nunez Roches does get it and creates the pressure and possibly saving a touchdown.
And actually dropping them all the way back for a 9-yard loss at the 19.
And that's what you can't have, is that pressure right up the middle. Brady, Stafford, that's always an issue.
He's almost got as many sacks on this season in Game 8 than he did all of last year's regular season.
Third and goal.
To Brown. And it picks up 2, maybe 3. And that'll bring out Gay to kick and try to make this a 7-point margin.
With the way the Rams are doing on defense, they're kind of a bend but don't break, and then Donald will show up or Ramsey get off the field.
Thanks a lot, Faded. Shout out for you guys. Thanks for the love.
They turned it over too much this year, Jim. Stafford had 11 turnovers coming into this. You saw Brady had that 1 pick. If they just don't do that, they're going to be able to win every game they play. They're too talented across the board. They just don't have the depth at other positions to win big.
This is 35 yards. And that kick
field goal is good. Score is 13-6.
Spent 1 year here.
9 seconds left in the third quarter.
Replaced by Ryan Suckup. He's got his second field goal of the game. Margin is 7. Well, it's been a tough one.
And that will take us to a quick commercial break here. Scores 13-6 as Tampa Bay will be getting the ball back. 9 seconds left in the third quarter, guys. Little housekeeping. 1,003 viewers, 287 likes, guys. The next goal is 500 likes, 500 thumbs up. Make sure you're smashing that thumbs up, guys. The next goal is 500. I do thank each and every one of you for the support. Quick shout out to Mythical YT for subscribing as well. Thanks. Welcome to the channel.
Legacy be passed down.
Sean expressed to his grandfather that he wanted to be a coach one day. He was just a young boy, and his grandfather gave him a book that was written by Bill Walsh, and he said, you read this a little bit every night, and you'll be on your way. And McVay, as a young kid, would take that book to bed and read 2 pages and then lights out. And it's been lights out in his young career already with a Super Bowl title at age 37.
That's a great story. Young Sean McVay, the passion, and how about that, the vision? That's great advice. You just read this a little, instead of just saying read it.
Yeah.
Just read this a little bit every night.
Here is Steve Young with Sean way back when.
Wow. You'll never forget those moments as a kid. I know my kids come to a game and Matthew Stafford or Tom Brady says hello. Just makes their monk.
Of course, Tom Brady sat in the stands at Candlestick watching those teams that
1st and 10 for the Bucs.
Constructed with his dad. Tom Sr., the original, who's here today. Here's Brady's pass to Godwin,
and Godwin gets it for about 5 yards. And that'll take us down to the end of the third quarter, heading into the fourth, guys. Score is 6-13 as we end the third quarter, heading to the fourth. Next game will be the Titans and the Chiefs. Anybody else feel like this game has been like super long? That extra hour.
Science and space world right now. James Webb.
All right, here we go. Second and 4. Handoff.
Galaxies and clusters.
Second and 4.
Fournette gets about 3 yards on the run.
Fournette's going to be a yard short. 3rd and 1. I want to say this. Fournette has struggled on 3rd and 1 this year, while the rookie has made it 5 for 5 on 3rd and 1. Fournette's 3 out of 8. So let's see if they've got those analytics.
Well, listen, you've got to be able to get this. They've been really bad on 3rd and long and 3rd and 1. You have to get these. And to me, if Fournette's not going to do it, you got to give it to the other guy.
They keep it with Fournette.
And Fournette gets the first down.
This is an important game right here because the timing of these two guys playing, it's like Fournette, we've got to get, something to get going and get, some juice in there. And if you can provide it, we'll keep handing you the ball. But it's not just going to work, by pouting a little bit. That was a big play for him.
Here's first down over to Godwin.
Throw caught. Godwin gets wrapped up quick. Loss of 2 yards.
It's an immediate tackle and a loss of 2.
You see how quickly this ball has to get out. Hill, when you have, the kind of front that they do, especially with Donald almost gets there. The ball has to come out, so you're able to play soft and go attack. But now changing it up with press on the ball.
2nd and 12.
Brady, deep throw. Almost caught one-handed by Evans. Dropped it. 3rd and 12.
Well, the Rams defense this year have only 66 total snaps.
Oh, he was out of bounds.
Showing a press coverage. He'd already stepped out, so it wouldn't have mattered. But Ramsey every once in a while gets up there. But as soon as you see that for Brady, he's like, go route. We got to take our shot.
And now you got 3rd and 12. And again, they're 1 for the season on 3rd and 10 or longer. And I believe it's now to 31, 1 for 31. They have a single play today that's gone 20 yards.
Brady drops back, and that's batted down. Aaron Donald with the defense.
And he ends this one with
Shout out to Dallas Cowboys #1 and the B-Man for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel.
Wow. I mean, he's up there. Truly. It's him, Lawrence Taylor, and maybe Reggie White in their own class. I might be missing someone. Obviously, like on the back end, I'm talking about guys rushing. But, wow, it's just different.
Well, last time it was 74 yards by Camarda. And this, oh my goodness, that stayed in. Powell says,
I think he's calling it in the end zone. Oh,
I didn't see
Yeah, it's a
it
touchback.
First glance.
Drew, OBJ has not picked a team yet.
I mean, let's see. I don't know about that. 66-yard punt.
If he pinned this, that'd be just a ridiculous kick. Quick commercial break, guys, as the Rams get the ball here. Scores 13-6. Time left in the game is 13 minutes, 23 seconds in the fourth as we take this commercial break. A little bit of housekeeping. 958 viewers, 308 likes, guys. We need 192 likes to get to 500. Make sure you're smashing that thumbs up button. It is much appreciated. Shout out to SXBQ for subscribing. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the channel. And as far as our votes go, 883 votes, 55%. Still holding it down for the Buccaneers as we're on this commercial break. Yo, are you kidding me? What? This is wild. Okay. Yo. This is getting out of hand. This is getting out of hand. I just got an email stating that I was required to enable captions on my live streams. I just had to enable captions, and I didn't know that was a thing. All right, so there it is. I just had to enable captions on the live stream. Okay, so that's done. There it is, guys.
Deep ball. It's going to be over the head of everyone. Jefferson was the one trying to catch up to it. Wasn't close.
All right.
This is a good job staying deep by Neal, 22. Stafford tries to look off. Little twist, which creates, and Stafford knew he didn't have an extra second to wait as Avery comes charging in.
13th overall punt.
Closed captions.
These plays
Closed
are open
captions,
if they have
yes.
more time. You keep watching it.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I
ooh, if you have
just
another
got that
second, Dave, just don't.
email from YouTube.
Dixon. Bobbled for a moment by Darden, but he grabs hold of it, and he's just shy of the 40. JB Boomer, back to you again.
Murray and the Cardinals within 3, Jim.
14-play, 75-yard drive. Zach Ertz, 16-yard pass reception from Kyler Murray. It is now 24-21 Seahawks.
3:10 and counting left in regulation.
Oh, man.
Back to Jim Nance.
All right, absolutely crucial for the Cardinals, who, if they lose, would be 3 games back of the Seahawks, plus the loss head-to-head in this matchup.
That means someone needs to read what I'm saying as well as read the audio. That's what that means.
And the throw on first down. Going to go screen to White. Just a couple of yards.
Well, the Rams have not been outstanding in the fourth quarter this year.
Yeah, they've outscored 61-10, and they've given the football away 8 times.
Usually teams get a beat on their scheme and they start to create pressure.
Fights for the first down at the 50.
It's like Sean McVay and Stafford can only do so much for so long before the cool stuff you got. It's like now someone's got to actually block and hold up, and they haven't been able to do that. But Tampa is having one of their poor performances as well this year.
Here they blitz. Open as Evans.
Sounds like it.
And Evans has 7.
Here it comes. Tom Brady, drop back pass, first down. Outside, quickly, hitches, slants.
And 10 yards now from 100,000. 99,990 passing yards.
I have a feeling he's going to get it very quickly here because now he's taking over almost the play calling. He's getting him on the ball. He's like, we tried to stay balanced and score.
Might be right here. Nope, it's going to be immediately dropped back. White hit by Nick Scott. Nick Scott, who picked off Tom in that divisional game last year. And, of course, everybody thought that was it. Tom retired, and Scott was ready to write off the rest of his career and his life, being able to say, I was the last guy to ever intercept Tom Brady. And then, of course, Tom came back.
He almost had it.
Almost had it. 3rd and 3. He needs it now, though. And he's got it. First down.
Yeah.
That's Godwin.
This is what they've been missing a little bit, is someone to just give you that little bit of space to create, that window that they desperately need. They just have, everything's been sticky and really tight, and there's no big windows anywhere.
4 yards from the milestone. And he just throws that one away as, again, there was quick heat by Bobby Wagner. And look who trots back onto the field to try to wreck the game.
Well, take a look right there. It's just another bust. This is where that left side, right? The center is so Hainsey. I mean, they really missed Jensen. The communication between him and then Leverett, it's just been challenging.
Second
All right.
10.
Deep throw.
Brady's pass.
That is incomplete to Godwin.
3rd and 10. Again, that has been ominous at 3rd and 10, as we've seen today and documented a few times. And we'll see what they can do here from the 37 of the Rams.
And that's where Godwin's just going to take time to come back. He takes a little bit of, normally he's used to cutting and just breaking right out. And, it's just going to take time. He'll be all right. It's still going to take another month, I really believe, for his fully back.
Throws, and that's caught.
And a milestone is reached, but they don't reach the first down yardage. Otten puts Brady over 100K. Hold on, there is a
offense,
flag,
number 76. It's a 10-yard penalty.
So much
And holding, so it's coming back.
Early called it.
Early call. Taken away.
Not 100,000. There's Smith, where I keep mentioning. Right there, that's the other side. Where's the holding was up top, 76. And Smith on that one going against Lewis is just too inconsistent. He doesn't use his hands. He doesn't get them out. He kind of stays and doesn't use that size and frame that he could. And that's killing him today.
Here is 3rd and 20.
Ooh, nice move, Fournette. And he's going to run for about 15.
And it's going to be 4th and 4. And now he's got the milestone. And at 100,000, I guess you probably get all the first-class upgrades you want for life.
Shout out to Michael Sanders for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
100,000, that's ridiculous. And we'll come back on this in a second here.
They're going to go field goal,
by the way. This is such a big play. I'm like, oh, it's so close to going for it.
It's going to be 50 yards. The ball has been retrieved for safekeeping. Notice he didn't go to Mike Evans this time to get the mark.
Yes, he gave that ball away last time.
We were here for that.
This is a huge play, though. I feel like you could almost be ready for a fake. I know they're probably going to kick it, but boy, I'd be really tempted to have gone for this.
Kick is up.
Get it down, the kick.
And right down the middle. That is good for the Buccaneers. There it is.
Third field goal. 8 minutes remaining.
Score is 9-13, 8 minutes and 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, 1,048 viewers, 334 likes. We need 166, guys, 166 likes, 166 thumbs up to hit that 500 mark. Make sure you're smashing that thumbs up, guys. We need to hit 500. That is our next goal. What's up, Tommy? What up, bro? Says Tom shouldn't be embarrassed. Really, the Rams should be embarrassed for losing. I think that's true. That is true. Tom's still out there somewhat balling at this point. $22 KM, what up, yo? Nah, Tommy, I'm cool with all the teams, you know. Obviously born and raised, so I'm a Bills fan. But you know, I like calling the games for all the teams. You know, I'm a true fan of sports. So it's fun for me, you know. When my team loses, I'm not sitting here getting mad and, oh, I'm not going to stream for the rest of the day. Like, that's not me, yo. You know, those other guys, they get mad and they're done. Their whole day's done after that. You don't see them until next week. But not us. We here, man.
That says it all. Here's the short kick to Powell. We'll start at the 23.
Shout out to A. Jackman for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
Okay, some of the early headlines. How about the Jets knock off the Buffalo Bills? They stunned them. And the Jets, their best start in 12 years. And the Dolphins have won 3 straight now. It was a wild one. Soldier Field, they're 6-3 now.
Can Mahomes reach 100,000 passing yards?
Yeah, well, he's 3-0 since he came back. And they're the Vikings. Win at Washington.
I don't know, man. That's a lot of years.
The Packers and things
a lot of yards.
Green Bay.
It's a weird year. Like coming in, it was like question marks about Tua. He's having a great year. But I mean, they lost some games when he was out.
Yeah,
when he's there, I mean, they're one of the best teams.
Oh, man.
There's Akers with Devin White there to meet him. And what's going on in that Arizona-Seattle game? Let's go to JB and Boomer.
Hey, Jim.
Yo, y'all are too funny.
Right back. I'll tell you what, the Geno Smith Seattle Seahawks are for real, guys. Kenneth Walker, 5-yard TD run. They answer right back. They take a 31-21 lead. Kenneth Walker on the day, 26 carries, 109 yards, and 2 TDs for the Seahawks. Back to Jim Nance.
Well, I think you could build a good case if they go on and win this game. It looks like they are. You could say that at the midway.
I don't think anyone's going to reach 100,000 yards in a long time.
Unbelievable. I mean, to make that decision to move away from Russell Wilson was a huge organizational decision on what's going to happen to everybody.
2nd and 12, and Cup is thrown down by
Shout out to Jose Herrera for subscribing. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the channel.
Throughout the game this year. And you see right now, this is what each team does. All these little trickery things that work sometimes earlier in the game, teams start to sniff it out. You can't keep going to them. Stafford has 12 completions today, and there have been 13 punts in the game. Shows you how hard everything has been for both sides.
7 punts by the Rams, 6 by the Bucs. Urging on their defense. Third and 15. Here comes the pressure.
Stafford gets away and then gets sacked. Loses 2 yards. 3 and out.
Now you're going to see going wide. Tryon, Shoinka. And really the effort then by Avery at the end. But go ahead and watch. Devin White is guarding the back. He's going to see that he's blocking and he guesses right. And he blitzes by leaving him. But it was actually a calculated risk that really made Stafford have to move.
Dixon has been blocked twice this year. 2 of the 3 punts blocked in the
kick is
whole
off.
This year. A bit of Dixon's. Here's Darden, stutter step start to that turn, and he's out near the 40.
Darden gets a few on the return.
Prime position.
As Bucs will take over with 5 minutes and 43 seconds left in the 4th.
Regional action headlined by Mahomes and the Chiefs hosting the Jags, who are going to come in off a win. Jacksonville defeated
Packers versus Cowboys.
Kansas City for
That's a funny one, man.
Regional action, all beginning with JP.
I got to go with the Cowboys.
Next Sunday to the NFL.
Yeah, I got to go with the Cowboys.
Brady sticking in shotgun on 1st down. Last 2 drives, he's kind of started to take over. You see that continue throughout this. Let's see if they can not have a penalty.
It spoiled some drives today, no doubt. There's Miller.
As Miller gets about 5 yards.
Eventually falls on top of him. After the first contact came from Nick Scott.
Yeah, my man Dan is finally awake. He was getting some good sleep over there.
You know, they just throw a quick ball and somebody doesn't block the right guy.
My man Dan was getting the great sleep.
Yeah, it looked like it had promise to go long, but only 4. And there's a pass play to White, and he's able.
And White gets a 1st down.
And this is a big decision, putting White in. I mean, this is a game, obviously, drive that determines it, and you're keeping the rookie out there, the 3rd rounder, putting a lot of trust in him.
Inside 5 minutes, 1st down. And Evans not able to hold on. And again, it was Bobby Wagner who was racing right toward Brady on the blitz.
And this one's on Mike Evans again. He's kind of trying to get out of the way a little too early.
Oh, man. 2nd and 10.
Second drop I've seen out of him today.
Has 1 catch in the 2nd half. 2nd and 10. Miller is able to get an extra couple yards ducking under Hill. But they got 3rd down and 4 coming up. Let's call it 3rd and 3, actually.
Yeah, all the soft zone stuff. Let's see if on the back end these guys are going to play soft or get down there. They play soft.
No, I think the Bucs will take this.
Wide open. Miller for the 3rd time on this drive.
1st down for the Buccaneers.
Brady with a little pump fake, moving people. It's like a soft zone. I told you, 90%.
Everyone's tired.
Team, which is more than
that extra hour screwed things up.
Second,
it's all super dark.
Look at how soft and far back they are.
Quick throw again, caught.
He saw what you saw, and he'll take that.
And Miller gets another 7 yards.
That's what we were asking for early in the game, and now Raheem Morris, the defensive coordinator right there calling a play. When do you get aggressive and start getting closer? Because once you do, Brady's going to take that shot. Inching down up there. He's in no man's
Shout out to Toter Boss for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
2nd and 3. To the ground they go. And there's very little room for White.
Crowd was chanting, Tommy, Tommy. I think, right?
That's what sounds good. Like. That's probably what it was.
Tommy. That's where I'm like, I'm on offensive. I'm on offensive. Let's do that on defense.
3rd and 1.
Casper. I think the Bucs take this.
Just throw something right out there.
There he's got Otten.
And Otten's on the move. Gets 19 yards. 1st and goal for the Buccaneers.
Defense has been doing a good job throughout the game, but now Tom Brady put the ball in his own hands. Leftwich helping with some really good calls, putting them in, what you kind of need to do. If they're way away, you throw it lower. If they're all up there, you throw it past them. But look who's in right now.
Kyle Rudolph, number 8, longtime Viking tight end, who had a good week of practice. Tom believes he's going to be a factor the 2nd half of this season. 1st and goal.
If the safety wants to bite, he likes to play action, something behind.
Over to Godwin.
Quick throw.
Nothing doing. Again, it's Hill. First to trip him up.
Quick shout out to MLG McBino guy for subscribing. Welcome to the channel.
They'll have to snap it before the 2-minute warning, and we'll run it down and use the most of that.
Also,
play
Nick
clock.
Brown. Thanks a lot, guys.
The red zone, that was just a way to run the ball for Tampa, right? That was their version of a run. And rarely, I mean, we talked about the struggles. Last year in the red zone, they were 2nd. They're 29.
All right, here we go. 2nd and goal.
On the line, there's a guy, number 12, who has a way of showing up.
I've seen that guy. Number 12 has to take the timeout with 2 on the play clock. Remember that play? We're just hearing from Tracy that Julio
the timeout.
Jones has not been in the lineup. You've noticed
2:50
that.
left in the 4th. Score is 9-13.
He's hurting. He's taking him out of the game.
Brady and the Bucs, 2nd and goal at the 6.
Yeah, he's trying to get back in. Sometimes it's for injury. Sometimes it's just for,
Caught a touchdown last week, his first as a Buck.
That's a huge timeout right there, Jim. Like, I know, sometimes you got to get things right. But if you don't score, because we know it's 4-down territory. If you don't score, that timeout could be gigantic.
2nd and goal.
Here we go. Play action. Quick throw. Oh, he dropped it. Scotty Miller dropped it. 3rd and goal.
Point, Julio's not out there. Some of these other guys have to come up and make a play. And Scotty with a great route. And it's a perfectly thrown ball, and it's an easy catch that as long as it doesn't hit your face mask.
Yeah.
And this is, I mean, we keep saying the same things, Jim. As untimely of drops and penalties as I've seen in a long time going against you.
Now you got 3rd and goal. 6 drops today by the Buccaneers.
3rd and goal here. Brady throws. Broken up. Incomplete.
Would have been just short.
And we're in 4-down territory here.
And Ramsey collided with him. And now we'll have 4th down coming up outside.
Oh, he had it.
Ramsey did there.
Yeah, he did again.
What a defensive play by the Rams. So 4th and goal at the 6. Bucs trying to score. Quick commercial break. Shout out to Pat Barker and Gary Tudor for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel. See you, Dale, Green Bay fan in the house. They lost to those Lions. Albert, I had Tampa Bay. Shout out to Steve Lewis. You don't kick a field goal here. You got 2 timeouts. You gotta go for the touchdown. Yeah, you gotta get that touchdown.
But here it is.
Here we go.
Standing right there in the middle. He's gonna get
4th and goal. They have to get the touchdown here.
Right over there over the right guard. Shaq Mason, but the truth is, do you come after Brady or not?
Touchdown or bust. Here we go. Brady throws.
Up in the air and
Incomplete.
Almost made the pick, and the Rams take over on downs. Now, it's not over yet because you still have the 2 timeouts for the Bucs.
Brady had to throw this ball because Aaron Donald creates havoc in the backfield on your right side, right at the bottom, boom, and then up top.
Wow.
It's really, the sack is over. So he doesn't want to throw it there, Jim, but 4th down, you have to. As Donald comes bearing down, he feels him right there. And he's like, you want to wait and go through to somebody else, but the ball has to come out. It's actually a selfless play, but a poor play.
There was nothing there. There was nothing open.
How big is Aaron Donald?
There was nothing he could do.
He has been just a game wrecker in this second half,
2
as he
timeouts.
has so many times.
It's not over.
Yep. By the way, Brady with 52 pass attempts, first game of his career with over 50 attempts in a game without throwing a touchdown.
There's going to be a lot of firsts like that this year for him.
1st and 10 for the Rams. Handoff.
Henderson.
And Henderson gets stopped behind the line.
And he just gets back to the line, and the quick timeout is called by Tampa Bay. Tonight on CBS Begins with 60 Minutes, and a look at how the new American prepper plans to live.
Yeah, I mean, it's a shame because obviously if they would have kicked it, they would still be down by 1. But I think they have a way better opportunity here. If their defense can make something happen, the Rams are only at the 7. So the Bucs defense can make something happen here. There is plenty enough time to do something. 1 more timeout left. This game's not over. It's not over.
From the Rams' perspective, and you're going to want to let that clock keep running, but you got to come up with a play that just doesn't go 3 and out. But you've got 45 seconds to 50 seconds less now. So even when you do get it back, it's a touchdown.
They give it to Cup.
Cup handoff. He gets 5 yards. Slides.
Knew what he was doing, but he's 5 yards
Tampa
short
Bay
of the first.
timeout.
3rd and 5, and the timeout, the last one for the Bucs.
If you're a Ram fan, you're like, he was way further than that, but they start where the ball was when he starts to slide. He really, that was close to almost being like, it's okay, try and get the first.
Yeah, I thought he might have had a chance.
But where you start the slide, it means you're giving yourself up. It's not when you're touched. So right there, they'd have already put that ball all the way back. It's not where you get touched.
Shout out to Hi, hello there for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
Really good job by the referees to get that one right.
Actually, to mark it at the 12. So it is 3rd and 5. And this is it. Pick up the first. It's ball game. Rams without a first down in this quarter.
Well, I know Tampa's got Vita Vea. He's going to have to do his best Donald interpretation right inside. He's going to try. Do you run it or throw it, Jim?
I think they're going to run it. And they do with Henderson.
Handoff. Henderson gets a yard. Obviously, they're going to let this clock run.
That's all. And that clock's
What's up? Hi, hello there.
Well, in under a minute, where they'll have to punt it. And the punting today on both sides has been sensational.
They're going to need a big one here because if you hit a bad punt or allow a big return, things get a lot easier. Right now, when you're going to get this ball back with 50 seconds, 45 seconds, you're going to find that it's really hard to go score a touchdown if you're not around that 50-yard mark. Because I know it's Tom Brady and you're explosive, but you get only about 3 or 4 plays if they keep you in bounds.
Right?
What's up, Joe?
Timeout.
Next game is going to be Titans-Chiefs. I will be streaming that next after this. Make sure you guys lock it in and subscribe. We will do a cash giveaway at halftime during that next game. Cash giveaway during that Titans-Chiefs game at halftime. So make sure you lock it in and subscribe.
Who made it to Canton in the Pro Football Hall of Fame as a punter and came into the league out of Southern Mississippi as a first-round draft choice. Think about that, as a punter. And he delivered. He lived up to it.
I was about to say, no one thinks that's going to be worth it. Well, guess what? He was.
He was with it. Definitely worth it.
They're going to need someone worth it here. So they're going to run up to the line, not give them the ability to assess what's going on.
And the goal line, here's the punt.
Punt. Gets to the 40. There is 44 seconds left.
Only about 10 yards shy of that mark, 44 seconds.
Yes, and this is
interesting.
The
At the 40, 44 seconds. Game on the line. What's up, Todd?
44 seconds. Truly, you got
What's up, bro?
Plays. If you get out of bounds, you can extend it. The other one is you create one big play to give yourself an opportunity to have that play at the 25, 30-yard line. But you cannot get a pass for 5 yards in bounds over the ball. Drop it. It's not worth it. Out of bounds or big plays.
Here we go.
The deep threat.
Deep throw. That's caught.
There's a big catch to the 37 by Otten.
Gets to the 37.
He takes it to the 32.
30 seconds. Trying to spike it. He does. 28 seconds left. 28 seconds left.
And from here, he can get some throws to the end zone. In fact, probably try to split the difference. That was a 28-yard pass play.
Are you kidding?
Ramsey was playing down low at the linebacker, and he just looked at Brady's eyes.
28 seconds.
You see him right there. Now he's switching.
Brady in a shotgun.
First play of 20 yards in the
Quick throw to Fournette. He gets some more yards, runs out of bounds.
If you get that big play down the middle, they are threatened down there. So now you can look them. Oh, I'm going to throw it again over the middle and get out of bounds, extending 4, 5, 6 plays then.
That picked up 4. Remember, they spiked it, so it's 3rd and 6 with 24 seconds.
Here we go. Brady throws, caught by Scotty Miller. 14 yards, gets out of bounds. 19 seconds left. Are you kidding me? Ric Flair, where you at?
He's done this in Super Bowls over and over again.
This is vintage Tom Brady we're seeing here.
14 yards out, 19 seconds.
Brady drops back, throw to the edge again. That's caught. Miller for another 7 yards.
Ramsey switches sides. He goes over there to try and take that away. He didn't think you would just attack him with Scotty Miller, and he played too
Second
soft.
and
Brady's
3.
into position.
They picked up 53 yards.
16 seconds left.
Without a timeout.
No timeouts.
The game is over with a sack. Aaron Donald, he knows that. Tom Brady also does.
From the 7.
Quick throw. Incomplete, but no, there's a flag.
The ball set up off the DPI.
Defensive pass interference, first and goal.
For pass interference.
Emotional damage.
Well, this is what
Are you kidding me?
hook and turn. You hook the defender and you turn him with your hand, and that's the correct call. Todd Bowles knows it. And now you can't run the ball on this one. You run the ball when you have one play left, Jim, if you wanted to. But if you're the worst running team in the history of the league,
you're not going to start
running the ball right
you're not here. Although you got Fournette right next to Brady's right hip.
You've got 3 plays. If you throw them quickly, don't want to try and scramble around or anything. Just throw it away if it's not there right away.
Here's the snap to Brady.
Brady keeps it. That is a touchdown to Otten. Come on.
And the fourth quarter woes continue for the Rams.
There it is.
It's going to be a 10-0 fourth quarter after the extra point. And Kendrick getting picked on that drive.
Brady magic. Brady magic. Touchdown by Otten.
The first touchdown by a tight end this year at Tampa Bay.
You're exactly right. You missed that Gronk guy. But how different did that offense look on that drive?
Shout out to James B for subscribing. Shout out to everyone that just came through. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel. Extra point is up and good. Score is 16-13. Tampa Bay. Last seconds of the game scored.
Well, you can't say it saved the season because that division is all under 500, but it certainly changes the optics and the way you march on from here.
You're going to see a fake. And
wow.
These guys right here, eyes. Look where all their eyes are. They're inside. And that right there is what gets it open. The communication poor on when to switch or not. 33 Scott wasn't talking with Kendrick. When you have a bunch formation, sometimes you stay on your guy, sometimes you pass off, let a guy go inside. Miscommunication. Desperate for a win, gets it today, and Tom Brady and Byron Leftwich fall in love all over again.
Boy, the emotion in his eyes and the disbelief in
McVay.
the eyes of Sean McVay. What a difference
looks
this
upset.
guy made in the game.
Oh, he was a monster. The bully
Upset.
showed up.
But you got this rookie who suddenly made a giant leap today as a part of this offense with 5 catches for 66 yards. Baby Gronk has arrived.
Still early for me to call it.
Yeah.
But Otten really, that play down that middle, changed everything because it's okay if they throw it underneath you. You can't let a guy get behind you. And when that happens, now you could throw the ball to the sideline. Getting 5 yards or 6 yards or 7 from the 40 back there, Jim, you're not going to do that more than
Quick
twice.
shout out
When you
to
get
Mambas
all the way up
Fusion
there,
and Jack
now it's
for
easy.
subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys.
Extended
Welcome
that
to the
drive
channel.
As long as possible. It was a perfect execution. It's a teaching tape.
Well, you got 9 seconds. You need to somehow do some miraculous thing and get out of bounds. A field goal to tie. You know, we saw something like this, I want to say, Kansas City. When was that? I mean,
you've seen it. They threw inside to somebody, one of these guys real quick. The problem is, if you do that, the game's over unless you do some trickery.
Flag first.
There's a flag here. False start.
Offense number 71. It's a 5-yard penalty. It's still first down.
Tried a little trickery on the snap. Kind of hurt themselves as Evans, 71, jumps. And Sean McVay, Aaron Donald, some special players.
Yeah, I mean, I think we already knew how great Tom was, but we're still seeing it, which is just so amazing. So amazing. We're still seeing it.
To one of these guys, get your O-lineman getting over there.
Might as well Big Cup. Who sends it all the way over to the other side of the field to Powell. This is not who you want. Now back to Cup. Cup.
That is ball game.
Game over.
Game over.
Coming on the field. What an
that is it, guys. Tampa Bay wins 16-13, and what a game. Next up is going to be Titans-Chiefs. I will be streaming that next, so make sure you guys lock it in and subscribe. We will be doing a cash giveaway during halftime. Cash giveaway. So make sure once you guys get over to that stream, smash that like, that thumbs up. Let's get that over 100 and more before kickoff. Titans-Chiefs coming up next, guys. We'll be streaming that next. There it is. Shout out to the Buccaneers. You guys did it.